Tonight's episode is brought to you by NJ Vitamin Plug, New Jersey Vitamin Plug, at NJ Vitamin Plug on Instagram and on Twitter. Go to the website, learn about how to get ashwagandha, sea moss, mullein leaf, elderberry for your health. Use the code ignorance10 at NJ Vitamin Plug, New Jersey Vitamin Plug. Bombs!
It only takes a little bit of white brainwash to activate the coon chip in the average Negro.
I use that shit every day.
This is reasonable.
Twitter.
Not yet.
You've been on the exposition.
We're talking.
I am Pink Cooler.
This is the ignorant shit you like. This is the ignorant shit you like. Come on. This is the ignorant shit you like.
I got a 9 chasing a chicken.
Bombs!
I'm going to open up a hospital for mentally ill Africans. I'm going to hospitalize you coons because I care about you and I love you. You're part of our family. I cannot let you go and do what you want to do. I care about the coons, brothers and sisters. I care about the coons, brothers and sisters. We're going to open up a mental health rehabilitation hospital for political coonery. We are going to treat the coons, brothers and sisters. We can't leave them out there. We have to treat the coons. The Dr. Papa Mental Health Hospital for coons. We have to rehabilitate the coons, brothers and sisters. Let us save the coons. We have to do this. We have to do this.
Danielle, when are we going to have a Garvey baby? Lord have mercy, Sister Danielle. You must not have heard me. Sister Danielle wants to have a Garveyite baby with King Kongalicious. Sister Danielle, and she fine too. Look at them eyes. Sister Danielle, listen, baby. We got to build the nation first. If I give up all my testosterone, I won't have no energy to build the nation. I got to build first, okay? We must build before the back shots. We must handle the business before the back shots. It is consciousness over the cookies. It is politics over the punani. It is revolution over the romance. Sister Danielle wants to have a baby with King Kongalicious. She fine too. Lord have mercy. Might have triplets. But Sister Danielle, stay focused, my sister. Understand, overstand, and understand that the building, the nation building must come before the back shots. I said the nation building must come before the back shots. Brothers and sisters, we must stay focused.
We must stay focused.
We must stay focused.
We must stay focused. We must stay focused. Reasonable Ignorance Podcast. Sound guy Mike.
He shot that bitch up.
Sonic Palace Studios on the boards.
So what is shit at?
To my left, at the Claudius. Hand claps. Reed. Nick. All right. The able of all bees.
Word up.
Ability.
That's the word, people.
Be able is here.
No doubt.
To the right of him, Moses, of all coach. Coach Moses. I don't know, man. Fuck it, man. You just got to get through this shit, man. Podcast is back on this glorious night in May. We don't know if we're live or not. According to Sound Guy Mike, we are. We're on Restream. Are you sure you put the different ones that you put a check mark and then the different ones that you want to stream it through?
It's already going.
It's going? Gotcha.
I mean, I don't know what it's set up to.
Cool. It don't make a difference.
It's in the internet somewhere.
Right,
Yeah, pretty much.
We're in the universe somewhere.
Give me air horns. Let's go out there. Let's go through the prompts, please. Every last one. Let's go. Air horns. Controversy. Pop it. Pop it. Hey. Latin. This is for our brother Jeff, who's not here. He's somewhere celebrating Latin Soul Night in his house. Lashes. 3 more. Wow. And yours, of course. Yours always. Sound guy Mike, Prison Dip. Prison Dip. Give me a rewind. Give me a rewind again. Rewind one more time. Yeah, Claudius, Reed, Nick, whatever. 5 different names that you got. My Twitter is kind of wild.
Yeah, absolutely.
My Twitter is kind of wild.
It hasn't always been this wild. Over the past couple of months, you've seemed to just.
He turned up a little bit more.
Yeah.
What are you sensing and seeing or whatever?
You're on the Inquisition.
What do you mean?
You're just firing at everybody. It's like you got a gun and you just don't know how to control that motherfucker. You going at any and everybody.
You
know
mad,
what I'm
nigga?
You for real.
You mad?
You ever notice that how on Twitter now that you can see different people on your timeline that you don't follow?
Yeah.
It used to be that you could follow, you only see the people's timeline that you people follow and everything. But now you could see people that you don't follow like you used to do on MySpace.
Same thing with Instagram. They do the same shit. I don't know how Facebook is, but I have Instagram and I have Twitter. And it's the same shit. And I have a theory behind it.
What's the theory?
I think that people slow down using the networks, posting as consistently as they did back in the day when the shit was fresh. And in order to fill the timeline and make it look fresher for you to have new experiences and this, that, and the third, they had to fill it with other shit. So now you can tie accounts together, or we recommend this, or you should follow them type shit across the timeline. That's what it looked like. It's like more of advertising.
Yeah, it is, because
I'm advertising people.
On the gram, I'm seeing more and more rappers.
Yeah, because you probably
with sponsored, promoted posts. Go ahead.
Yeah, because you follow those algorithms, whatever you like. Like if you want the algorithm to really stop fucking with you, stop liking shit. But at the end of the day, whatever you view, they know what you view. They know what you go to. They know whatever tabs you click on. You know what I'm saying? It's the same thing on Twitter. Like they doing the same thing. It's real nasty. And supposedly you can go on there and change all that shit in the settings, but that's how they give it to you default. And I don't know how many niggas really going in there and changing that shit.
I don't.
Or they just dealing with it as it is. So
I don't.
You don't. Yeah, we know you don't Twitter. You don't do anything. No. You just
live. You just live
life.
You just be.
Tell us about the real world. How's that going?
It's just as fantasy world.
Grass still green?
Yeah.
Okay.
Horn still blow. Niggas still.
Pause. Hey, did you all see? I want to say this. It's the hottest show, the hottest podcast outside of ours, the Cam and Mace podcast.
Are you all watching that?
I don't watch it.
I see clips.
Wait.
What is it?
Calm down. It's a sports show.
Okay.
Get it right.
Down.
I've been told otherwise.
It's not a podcast.
It's not a podcast. It's a what?
Sports show.
Okay. Do you all watch the sports show?
I don't, but I see the clips.
I see the clips. I haven't watched it.
Did you see the clips today from today's?
I saw what you sent today.
Yes.
That was beautiful.
That was a moment.
The funniest thing I saw was when Mace, when they were talking about Jordan Poole, when Mace said he's a munch.
That was funny.
Hit it,
nigga. That made my
I'm
day.
be honest with you. I didn't know Mace had this type of personality.
Oh yeah.
I didn't know that.
It's always been Mace.
Yeah. I did not know he was like this, like one-liners, like off the dome, dry humor. Yeah. I didn't know that. I know Cam is an asshole, but I didn't know Mace was like that.
And that's his big homie though.
So that's his big homie. Yeah,
it just makes it. He's a pastor.
Like Cam
he's for the Lord.
And Mace's little brother.
I mean, could you see? Let's play.
Lord.
Let's play hypothetical here. Could you see Jim Jones being in that position?
No, because you're gonna hear. You heard the whole fucking show.
Nah,
you heard.
They don't even seem like they got that type of relationship.
You heard?
Like they tight, but it don't seem as tight as Mace and Cam.
Did you see the one when he had Lenny Cook on there?
I haven't seen that one.
Oh my God!
What about it?
That nigga Cam told Lenny Cook, "Nigga, what you mean? You older than us."
Pop it,
man. They was going in, man. They was going in on Lenny. Man, it was funny.
It was. I have to get to that episode.
Them clips is funny. I like. They found a lane. I like what they doing.
It's niggas talking about sports,
but it's they can never be on TV
ever.
But the way they found a lane on social media on their platform.
So you say that you couldn't see them on Revolt TV?
No, because they too.
It's not politically correct.
Yeah,
they don't do it politically correct at all, and they're not gonna clean it up because then it wouldn't be the show.
It wouldn't be authentic.
But for what they doing, they smart because Cam will go live during a halftime of a big game, and it'll just be them niggas standing around talking shit. But they know people gonna watch, so. Yeah,
now he had.
Where can you watch that? I just see the clip.
It is what it is or it might be called "Come and Talk to Me" on YouTube.
On YouTube,
Pause. They do play the pause game. The pause game is back.
That's that Harlem shit.
The pause game is back. Pop it.
They had
very much.
So they was at. So Cam and Mace was courtside at the Phoenix game when they won the game 5, I think, whatever game they won. So after the game, it was in Phoenix. So Isaiah Thomas was there. So Cam was like, "Yeah, we standing here with the greatest point guard ever." So Isaiah just yells out, "Ever, motherfucker!" Man, that shit was so funny. Cam and Mace lost it. They just started laughing. That shit was so funny, man. So funny.
I don't think you're going to ever get them type of moments. Like, you don't want them to go big. You don't want them to go to Revolt because you're not going to get the moments out of people like that. They're not going to give it to you if it's like on that type of platform. They give it to you on some shit like what they doing because it's like it's out there. They know it's not as big. It's kind of like it's got a cult thing. Like, it'll only be a clip. They're not watching this live. You know what I'm saying?
What Scream's podcast is on Revolt TV, and they curse and do all that kind of stuff. So why can't?
But they not Cam and Mace either though.
You know, Cam and
True.
Mace, they talk.
And Cam's
a
a good businessman
They talk
too.
a lot of. I don't think Cam would do a deal with Diddy. No way.
Remember
They
that.
was in talks for a couple of weeks ago.
It was.
Yeah.
Well, remember that though. Cam's a good businessman though.
He's a good
Because
businessman.
he negotiated the verses with the Locks for them to all get paid and all that shit to be correct. So
Cam gonna want to get paid.
absolutely.
Yeah, but the thing about it is, if you can only go so far on YouTube before you got to switch on over to the Patreon.
That's what everybody say because that's what everybody doing.
But that's the more
Patreon
direct
now,
way.
so- but look, everybody want the deal that Wally and
Wallow
and what's the name?
Gilligan.
The game niggas.
That's everybody want that deal.
Yeah, but look what you got to go do.
I know,
Shit.
man,
You
but-
got to put you step and fetch it on there for real.
But they don't act like it though.
Who?
They be acting like niggas.
They
on they
still
show.
act like niggas. They do a lot of ads though.
Yeah, they do a lot of
They be
ads.
added up.
They
and
do
they
a lot of
do a
ads.
lot of they do what seems like posting in X, Y, and Z, but to me, that's press.
I mean, I'm talking about they do a lot of cooning.
You think
Especially
so?
Gilly. Yeah, Gilly. Yeah.
I don't watch them niggas. I'm not gonna
Wallow does his thing where, and I understand Wallow been through a lot. That 20 years that took it down.
man,
So
20 years.
if he wants to go walk at 6 o'clock in the morning, hey, take a walk at 6 o'clock in the morning. I understand. Excuse me.
I like
I understand that. You know what I'm saying? But the thing about it is, Gilly.
Yeah.
Explain to me what you mean by with Gilly.
Just a whole lot of too much jokes, laughed all the time and shit like that. Just he cracking on Wallow all the time. Like some of this shit is just not funny.
He's a nigga.
He do be on Wallow ass though, Paul.
Because he a
be on
nigga. Like,
Yeah.
that's Gilly, bro. He's a nigga. That's why they paid him to do what he doing, because he gonna do what he doing.
Nigga man.
He gonna
I
be
mean,
a
I
nigga.
like I said, I like the whole camp. When I saw that clip today when he said, "Do you trust Kevin Durant?" and everybody just threw caps.
That's my man.
I like that. I like that.
No, that shit was
And
hilarious.
Cam stood up and just stood
He
there.
just stood there.
Did you see
got
his
hit
face
with-
though?
That's
got
his
hit
man
with the
though.
shit.
That's his man.
Did you see his face though?
Yeah.
Like you saw the genuine, like
Sound.
it was a genuine moment.
Water left.
He was looking like
Nigga.
they threw them caps. Caps.
I pay y'all niggas.
Fuck out of here.
I pay y'all niggas.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah. Fuck out of here. Anyway, give me a rewind on that one. Be able.
What up?
as the OG of the shout out to Michael Walton also.
What up, Mike?
What up, Mike? I'm sure you
find it. Looks.
Yeah, looking.
We're recording somewhere. In the
Where's Waldo?
Pop it. As you know, be able this week, John Morant. John Morant in the car turning up, flashed the glizzy,
right?
Not the hot dog.
Not
the
the
glizzy,
hot dog.
the Glock, the banger, the snake,
the real
whatever.
shit,
right?
The Cobra, and while he was riding in the car with his man's Pauls, who's the same guy that got banned from Memphis basketball games and who got into it with Andrew Nimbrand or whatever his name is.
That's a wild
from the
name.
Pacers.
Nimhard. That's wild.
Right.
Pause. Your whole thought. Starting with you as the OG. What's your thoughts on?
No. And as a fan of the Grizzlies and a fan of John Morant,
There you
it's
go.
a good start.
Hit that air horn, please. Been a lot of talk about it.
I mean, it
A lot of debate.
It hurt. It's troublesome. It's very troublesome to see it, man. Like, does your money matter? Or my world famous phrase, niggas gonna be niggas, man. From the point. But I had talked to some shorties at work, and it was like, man, his mama need to talk to him. His daddy need to talk to him. I'm like, shit, if it's real, his sister need to talk to him. If it's from the heart to the heart. But at this point, man, that team is about letting Dylan Brooks go, then have Adams. I mean, he kind of get what he deserved.
He getting what he deserved.
Yeah.
Coach?
I just hate the fact that we as a culture, black people, we still want to enable him and give him the benefit of the doubt when he's already been given a slap on the wrist the first time, which we all thought in this room collectively that whole sit down or suspension was bullshit, and then he go and do the same thing. At some point, it's got to be on him. It's not about his friends. He the one that earns the $200 million he make a year, and he got to decide either I'm gonna be this or I'm gonna do this, and he got to make a decision because they want to take his money.
Yes,
they want to take his money. We see it's already happening.
They or self-sabotage?
I'm talking about they in terms of like Nike, the other endorsements. Like they're probably trying to figure out how to get out of this contract with him, which is why people on the internet, social media, keep going back to, well, he didn't break a law. Well, he didn't do this. He did the Second Amendment. Yeah, I understand that for Joe the plumber or guys like us. He is a NBA player who's under a different type of private entity where they have moral clauses in their contracts. So it's different. He lives on a different type of governing. He don't own the NBA. He don't own the Grizzlies. He has to answer to somebody. And I just don't want to see him lose out on being, one, the face of the NBA when Bron finally retires. These shorties love John Morant. I'm around basketball all the time. These shorties love John Morant. These shorties didn't even know what the fuck the Gritty was until John Morant started doing it, and then the other NFL guy was doing it for the Vikings.
Justin Jefferson.
They don't nobody know who Gritty is, but they just know John Morant do it. So I just want to see him at some point get his shit together, because he's going to probably be suspended. I just don't know how long. I don't think it's going to be the year or for a whole year, but he's going to be suspended without pay. It's coming.
Reed? As a youngin' on here.
When the shit first happened, the first incident, I kept saying, yo, that's on him. Everybody kept saying, oh, his daddy need to talk to him, X, Y, and Z, this, that, and the third. Nah, that's on you. You a grown-ass man, right? And I see a lot of people on the internet saying, well, He's losing money. He didn't make any of the NBA
39
team.
million he lost.
So he already lost 39 million, right?
Right.
All right. So they already fuck with your money because it's wild that you didn't make none of them teams, and that's blatant, right?
Mm-hmm.
And ain't nobody outcrying because it's like, well, shit.
Our show was like, oh, that's some blatant shit. There.
That's some blatant shit, and there's no real outcry, like, because everybody's like, well, look what he did. Like, no, look at the man numbers. Right. He should have been on one of them lists.
They should have.
So now they showing you up front. Mm-hmm. We already took 39 million from you. In my opinion, this is just what I think. Honestly, I don't know if it's going to be too much more than this. If he does get a suspension, I don't think it's going to be a full season. I don't think it's going to be half a season. I think it could be somewhere maybe in the realm of the first 20 to 25.
More than 8 though, right?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Maybe 20 to 25 games. And the reason why I say I don't think anything's going to too much come from this, because the first incident was tied to being, on a team playing potentially during the season, something involving the team and team property, right? This was the off season. This was wherever he was at, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And he made a dumbass decision. He just looked down like, I'm going to pick this bitch up. Like, it's part of the dance with niggas now. Like, they gotta show it. The gun is the aesthetic. Like, it's a part of the dance.
What's the name of the song?
The gun. You know what the gun is?
I don't know none of that
it's
shit.
It's the niggas tambourine.
I don't.
Hit that.
That's what the gun is.
Niggas tambourine.
Gun is the niggas tambourine, buddy.
But the
working title number 1.
no, I thought you were gonna say it again. You know, you usually repeat it. Like, he 23 years old. He richer than everybody talking shit about him, right?
23.
I'm not enabling it, but what I'm saying is I see a 23-year-old nigga, and I see a rich nigga doing it, and I see the young broke niggas doing it too. That's just what they do, right? And everybody's so mad at him for doing it, but at the same time, the music that he listens to is what's pushed. That's what's put on a pedestal. That's what they play in their arenas. They got the little dances in the games. You know what I'm saying? So everything relates back to what's influencing him, right? And what he's perpetuating, right? And at the same time, in that same city, they had the elected official with his family posing with guns, right? Taking family photos and shit, right? So, I mean, the NBA gonna do what the NBA does. They gonna make you either fall in line or my boy will be over in China. Like, it's just that simple. I think it's bold, but I'm not finna sit up here and be all upset and outraged about it. Like, he already did it. Like, this was light compared to what he did the first time, if we really being serious about it. It's the off season. He's not with the team. He's nowhere on team property. He with his mans in the car. They wherever the fuck they at.
They
you feel me? The other one was in the club around people. He could have shot any fucking body, right? So
he could have shot somebody in the car too.
Yeah, he could more than likely just one of them two, right? Like, that's just my thing about it. It's the off season, so that's why I ain't taking too much into it. And like, honestly, if we being 100, I think the NBA need that nigga too. I think that's why they was so light with the first one.
Man, I'm just mad because I'm like, he might not be on the game.
2K ain't gonna take him on.
For real shit.
They still have him sit down.
Sit down. He's
gonna be 0-0 instead of.
He's reserved, injured.
He's reserved.
Shit, man. I'd be mad as fuck, man.
I mean, they're gonna let it die down for this. That's what I feel like. They're gonna
know.
disappear this
2K
nigga.
shit accurate. You nigga hurt on.
Oh, well, the 2K shit.
Yeah, he hurt on the court. He hurt on the game.
As far as him in this situation, they're gonna sit him down for the summer. They're gonna sit him in Honolulu or something with a case of Casamigos and whatever the fuck. They're gonna be like, nigga, do whatever you want to do. Just don't do it over. Just don't do it in front of a camera. Like, that's the real thing I'm taking from all this shit. Stop doing anything in front of a fucking camera.
Hit it! They can't help that shit, man.
Yeah, you can.
No, you can't.
Yeah, you can.
It's their battery
pack. Bro, y'all grew up doing it.
In their hand is their battery
Y'all grew up doing
pack,
it. It's not like y'all was pulling out Polaroids and motherfucking snapping and waving the motherfucking picture like, ooh, look what you just did. Like, quit pulling out your fucking phone, you fucking dodo. Just relax. Just chill.
Well, back then, that's big ass phone we don't want to pull out. That big motherfucker, man.
But that's what it is, though.
They
like,
think they're in the music
like
video.
the same, like, you see it in everyday media and like different like movies and film. Like, they doing it on there. That's what they showing them. They doing it in the cartoons, so that's what they gonna do. So I'm not surprised that this shit is happening, especially with him. Like, he's from that era, so. Yeah.
Would you all agree that he's a role model?
I
Nope.
do. I do agree. Whether
Would
he,
you say okay?
whether he like it or
I
not.
do.
Nope.
I do.
He's a role model / influencer / what's another
Adjective.
yeah synonym or antonym synonym for role model?
Leader.
Yeah.
I'll take back my statement. Yes, he is, but I don't feel like he should be.
Okay, I've been going back and forth with niggas on Clubhouse, is what I do, in the sports room and everything. And I say to them that indirectly or directly, he's a role model.
Yeah.
Well, then if he's a role model, then something's wrong with them, with each one of the people at home, who they should be the kids should be looking up to the parents, not somebody who puts a ball in the hole.
That is such bullshit, man.
Is that a black dude?
That is such bullshit.
Couple of
People,
people.
Where was he from?
A couple of black people.
that's a cop out.
One is from the west side of Chicago.
Really?
A couple of people's from
They really think kids really
different
like,
different diasporas of where black people at, Canada.
Can we talk? Can we really talk?
Let's talk, nigga.
Hey.
That's what they here for, nigga.
Hey, I'm petty because that's some shit I'd probably say.
Yeah, but see, you say which one?
I would say like what? I would say that to a certain extent. Like I think
You would say what?
these kids shouldn't necessarily be looking up to these entertainers and these athletes as role models.
Okay, here we go. Give me drum roll, please.
In today's day and age, right? Because in today's day and age, we know a lot more about these people outside of what they do in front of us, right?
Uh-huh.
And so when you buy into a person today, you buy into more of who they are as a person and not what they do. And that's just the truth of the matter of it. That's why we so upset with Ja. Because if we didn't know nothing about his personal life, if this was the 90s and we didn't have no camera phones and shit, we would just know him to be a basketball player. He's literally like the modern day Allen Iverson. We've heard stories about Iverson, right? But has any of that shit translated at any point onto the court where it put him in a bad position? I'm asking the question because I don't remember, right? But in today's reality, we have the situation where everything's put on camera. And so because he's moving like this and it's being documented, now it's a problem. So I get the argument of saying, well, you play basketball, you should move a particular way because kids look up to you whether you like it or not, right? I get that. But I feel like in today's society, with the younger folks, I think they're a little bit more mature and introduced to more mature situations a little bit quicker. So maybe their discernment about things, it should be a little bit better. But that's just my opinion because I don't feel like the 12-year-olds of today is the 12-year-old I was. That's just my opinion.
Hell no.
So, and on the other side of that,
so which side are you?
Wait. Okay.
Whoa!
No.
Whoa!
It's Let me finish.
Whoa!
That was last week.
Whoa!
We went 12 years old having our gender changed.
But see, that's the point. And then the other thing I want to say and add to that is, look who you asking to be a role model. You asking a 23-year-old who potentially came from nothing is now something who's got so much $1 million to just act politically correct that quick.
Hold that thought for 1 second. Notice the difference between Tito's Nico
and
non-Tito's Nico.
Nah, I smoked the gang of weed.
Pop!
Gang.
I smoked the blunt before the weed even came
Gang.
Working title number 2. Tito's, Nick off Tito's versus non-Tito's, non-Tito's Nick.
But nah,
this nigga said discernment. Use all these big
good
words.
word. I peeped him.
Egregious and everything.
Yeah, egregious. All that.
Pop it.
Creed education.
As you were.
Hey, relax. Not too much.
But I mean, I feel that, man. Young 23-year-old kid with all that bread, man. I go back and say when everybody talking about parents, nigga. And I growing up, Who brought home
He calls his father his day one, and I didn't mean to cut your train. He calls his father his day one instead of dad.
He do.
Right.
He do.
That's a little too much, bro.
So, but I'm still.
You're not my day one. You my friend.
So
I mean, he is.
So let me get back on track.
Day one, he calls his own dad. I wish that
So
motherfucker.
so let me get back on track. And go back to what I'm saying.
Hey, I might pay that little nigga to say that to you.
And go back on track, nigga. It's Ja the breadwinner of the house.
I'm a run.
He's the say so. He's the breadwinner of the crib. He's the say so. He's the parent.
A lot of this shit is
Shit.
watching
Coach,
too.
you agree with me? You said he is a role model and has an obligation, directly and indirectly. Do you agree with me on that or not?
Yes.
Why do you agree with me on that?
Because these shorties don't have nobody at home to look up to.
Bong.
A lot of them don't have anybody on the block to look up to.
That ain't his fault.
Bong.
So no, it's not his fault. But again, they looking at him. When they see him, they want to get dreaded up. They want to get tatted. They want to do the gritty. When they get on the court, they want to move like Ja. It's no way around it. I know a lot of athletes don't like to hear that, but it's just what it is.
So if that's the case, then we need to stop perpetuating rap music to what it is.
It's
then.
the same thing with rappers. They looked at as role models too.
So then we need to stop listening to the music.
But
we
the
need
thing
to
Jay
listen
is,
to the music.
Jay is looked at as a role model, correct?
Who?
Jay-Z?
Yes.
Not to
Yeah.
these kids. They don't give a fuck about Jay-Z.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you're right. Correct.
Let's just go through it. I'll put the names out there. You all say yay or nay, okay? Our era. Ice Cube.
Yeah.
Yeah. I had to think about it.
Tupac.
Yeah.
For a lot, yeah. A lot.
That nigga died a woman's head like her son died.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Indirectly and directly.
Yeah.
Correct? Obligation, leader, role model. Okay? I'm going to keep naming names. I'm going to include you in here also. Queen Latifah.
Not to me, but I mean,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Not to me, but yeah.
In general.
But yeah, in general.
Let's talk
general.
about it in general. I'm naming names.
Yeah.
Cleo?
Yeah, Cleo got a lot. She
got lit up.
She lead the flag crew, the pimp. She lead it all.
Pop it. The Flag Crew.
Flag
the
crew.
Iverson straight
I
backs.
swear. Okay.
No,
You know what? Flag,
Indirectly, directly, role model, influencer, leader. Bill Cosby.
Yeah.
I believe he was. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Lil Wayne.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Movement.
He was a good rapper, bro. I'm sorry. All these people you gonna name, the answer's gonna be yes. But to me, and this is just my opinion, right? You're saying they're all leaders and role models, right? And look what they sold and look what they peddled and look at the result. John Moran is the result of Lil Wayne, if that's the case then.
And that's why I preface it always. I said indirectly and directly.
Oh, then the answer is yes every time. It's never no.
Okay.
Are you yourself not a role model, directly or indirectly? Yes or
Directly,
no?
yeah, I am. Yeah.
Okay then.
I
So
am.
I would say the answer is yes to everybody in whatever position they
To
in.
my point is,
But if you go ahead, Coach.
but to my point is that it's a lot of pharaohs out there that don't have you to look at. So they look at what's on TV. They look at what they listen to and watch the video
On YouTube.
So the difference is what I be trying to get people to understand. To some shorties, they want to be like Ja. They don't want to be like some shorties can't say, well, I can't be like my old man who work every day because I don't have no old man that I see do that every day. So they looking at Ja. Whether Ja wants to be a role model or not, he is.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna be that.
Yep.
I looked at Spike
He
Lee.
don't sign the paper saying I'm a role model for the contract, but that's just what it is.
I looked at Spike Lee. I looked at Barkley. I looked at what's his name? I looked at Bill Cosby.
Mm-hmm.
Spike Lee, Barkley. Anybody who made it. Let's put it like that. When you made it, and you come across that bread, that money. You know what I'm saying? You get looked at. You have an obligation, to LeBron.
Yeah.
Influencer, role model, obligation. He didn't walk the great path.
Without having a daddy.
Yeah.
I got an argument, right?
Jordan.
I got an argument, man. I gotta push back.
But the thing about it is they would say that the clubhouse niggas saying we shouldn't be looking at entertainers and celebrities as such.
On face value, no, we shouldn't.
Who should you be looking at?
But why we act like people don't like? Why we act like people every day grow up with people in the house that they can look up as role models? Why do we act like that? Why would he even say something like that?
I'm not even saying that's the case. I'm not even saying that's the case.
Are you saying it's just?
Well,
are you being hypothetical?
I'm about to tell the honest to God truth.
Devil's advocate.
The same way you can go on YouTube and look up an NBA YoungBoy video is the same way you can go on YouTube and look up a Louis Farrakhan video. A person's into what they into. The truth and reality of the matter is most human beings are into the salacious shit. We like it. We all like the bullshit.
Yep.
We all like it.
Agreed.
We all like it. So why are we sitting up and acting like that's not the truth? You right. The young black man who's at home who doesn't have a father has a choice. He could look up to this. He could look up to that. Typically, he gonna look up to the motherfucker with some money, right? But back in the day, during the 50s and the 60s, they looked up to Martin Luther King. Did Martin Luther King look like he had some fucking money to you? Did Malcolm X look like he had some fucking money to you? No, but that's who they followed. When Public Enemy was a thing, they followed them niggas. Them niggas didn't look like they had no money, right? But this is what the youth, this is what the people at the time were into. That was the thing. And it shifted and it changed. That's all it is. That's just my opinion. Like, everybody got a choice. Even kids got a choice. They got a choice to be bad kids. They got a choice to obey. So the same kid who gonna sit at home and watch Disney when their parents ain't home is gonna probably be the other kids at home beating their motherfucking meat. You feel me? Like,
well, that's okay. That's safe.
Right.
Pop it!
You just fucking yourself.
He ain't trying to fuck a dog. He ain't trying to fuck his nana.
Fuck self.
That's my only pushback on these arguments.
Fuck self. Wait, Jamal. Don't even.
When that whole apple pie shit come into play? Man?
That movie.
American Pie.
American Pie.
I ain't never thought about doing no shit like that,
You
man.
ain't white.
You
hit it!
right.
And that's my generation shit.
He might fuck a meatloaf.
Working title number 2.
You might fucking meatloaf.
Fuck a meatloaf. You know, something in the black delegation. Fuck a pound cake.
Bombs.
Right after come out the oven.
Patty pie?
He whack out.
You can't get Patty's pie, but you can get Patty's pie.
Right. The cake ain't, it ain't cool yet. It's still soft.
I want it hot. I want it hot.
They getting that done fainted. Nigga done fainted. Boof.
That motherfucker was warm as hell, that pound cake.
You know one thing though?
Delarice, come get this nigga.
You ain't gonna never run up on Jai and he ain't got it.
Jamal been fucking my cake.
What you say, nigga?
He said, Delarice, come get this nigga. Jamal been in there fucking my cake.
Bombs!
His ass on the floor asleep. Oh shit!
Is the cake still intact or?
Nah, hell no.
Look at his hands, blisters from holding this hot ass pan.
What's wrong with him?
What's wrong with him? I don't know. What's wrong with him? Then he ain't got no daddy.
Hit it!
He ain't got no role model. So I guess you the role model. You bake the cake. You know what I'm saying? Oh shit!
The mind of be able.
Oh god!
Hit it, man. Hit the.
That was funny. What was that?
Not controversy. What's the other one? Stories. There we go. The mind of be able. Let's try that again. Jai is a role model. Jai is a leader. This is consistent behavior of him with his guns and NBA YoungBoy now. With his first situation, he took the gun on the plane with him.
He skated on that.
They slapped his hand on that one.
Y'all heard his name? They called him NBA Dumb Boy.
Pop it!
Yeah.
That shit was fired.
That was a bar.
Absolutely.
How long on the suspension?
I think he's going to get up in the 20 range.
Come back when?
December. Before Christmas.
Yeah, it'd be perfect for it. Perfect timing. That Christmas Day game.
Bring the sneakers back.
Yep.
What do you think?
About the same time.
December?
Because they got to recop money, too. It's a business. So they got to figure out a good way to open the gates again.
What do you say? December?
25 games around
He going to get
Christmas.
suspended. Did you see the commissioner?
Yeah.
The commissioner looked like a father, and his son just disappointed him.
Yeah.
The commissioner visibly looked like he was upset.
Because he made a fool of
like,
him.
I don't even want to do this shit.
Because the
made us look like
NBA right now has American basketball image somewhat problem. Most of the players that's the top-notch players are foreign players, international players. Embiid, who's a chump. Luka, Jokic, Giannis.
And what else? What else?
Go
No
ahead.
American-born player has won MVP since 2017.
See? And who was that won the
James
17?
Harden.
Yeah. Did he win it back-to-back or he didn't win it back?
He didn't win it back-to-back.
Okay,
But you're right. You're right about the face. You're right.
So the face of the league, this kid was about to be the face of the league, like how mirroring Derrick Rose at one point in time. You know, Derrick didn't know how to talk.
Ja does. Talks very well.
And it's from
Ja.
he's not from a Simeon type high school whatsoever. He's from a,
Just say what it is. He's from an affluent and middle class background.
Correct.
It's a parade in my city.
But he loved NBA YoungBoy.
A lot of them do.
Now, granted, his guy turned the camera off as soon as he saw the Glock put up, but
I mean,
social
that's
media
what I'm
remembers
saying.
everything.
Ja, like
Everything.
That's why I'm like, he a dodo, right?
That's why I'm mad at Ja. He dumb because he saw the boy turn the camera to him. He just happened to grab the glick. He was like
he
tambourine.
was already cool, and he
Tambourine.
It's just like it was impulse for him.
Why did he go and show it?
It was second nature.
Because was it already in his hand, right? With his hands was down.
No, bro. It looked like his hands was empty. He seen the phone.
And he went and
reached
got
for
it.
the
That's what it
gun
looked. When you
and
look,
brought it
like he
up
went
like
got
he
it.
looking at the like.
Like, let's see what I'm on.
I'm disappointed, G.
Now you got people that when digging up social media's been digging up pictures of Chris Kaman with his guns, Draymond Green with his guns.
I kept telling people, you know what he need to do? Go do you a gun safety video and get it sponsored by the NRA.
The funniest shit was when Shannon Sharp said, Chat GTP wrote that apology.
I saw that.
Hit it!
Well, you know why he said that though, right?
Yeah, no.
The other statement looked like the
same
thing.
statement.
That's why people were saying look like Chat GTP wrote.
You can go to Chat GTP and say, man, write me a love letter.
Write me an apology.
Write me a rap.
You made a point. Now, if niggas that looked like him, wore the dreads like him, will go out and legally go get gun ownership, that'll fuck shit up, some real serious shit up.
Nigga.
But you know why they don't though?
Why?
Because they ain't gonna be taken serious. You heard the rap from what Lil Bibby said in that song You Ain't Gang. Boy, you own all them guns, and you got a permit for them. Stop playing with me. See how we think? You see how we think?
So legal guns is whack.
That's how we think.
But the thing about it is,
that's crazy.
If you niggas go out here, and you look like Ja, you doing the gritty, you dress like Ja, got the dreadlocks, shake your head, pause, all that kind of shit like Ja, go out and go get your Ford card and your CCL. And go out in droves and do it instead of getting a legal gun from Alejandro or the nigga
Peter
or the nigga from
no Peter.
Peter,
Yeah,
or Peter from Alejandro, Peter, and Akbar from the military.
You know what Peter doing?
I know where Peter bringing them from.
Right.
Where he live at in the burbs. That's what
No,
I'm
it
saying.
get even deeper. Shit.
Yeah.
Well, it'll go down south and do a gun drive, collect them drives, and come and drive right back
they
up
said
here.
you could go up in there, down south in them southern states and go in there and buy it without no problem.
Tennessee.
That's how that first wave of guns got here in
Go
Chicago.
get you a Tennessee state ID.
Yeah.
And you'll be A-OK.
That first wave of guns in Chicago got here by a gun, turn your gun in for a dinner type of shit. Motherfucker came here with 3 crates of guns and went straight to us and sold them.
I mean,
3 crates.
3 crates of
Better
guns.
to have it than get caught without it, right?
Excuse me?
Better to have one than get caught without it. That's what the niggas say.
That's what they say.
Well, I mean, the thing is, like, they not going to get no legal guns because they playing offense. That's the problem. That's the truth. That's just what it is.
But
that's just that you playing when you playing offense. You're not out there with your registered pistol or item. Yeah, you say it so casually because you know what it is. So
Yeah.
let's not dance around that fact.
Them people who shot Officer Preston, they didn't have no legal guns.
Absolutely not.
Man,
Can't believe she lost her life over barbecue money.
That
Bitch,
shit was.
bitch set you up.
That shit was
Not set you up. Bitch just.
said something dumb. I'm tired of eating Rotel.
I want some.
They said they wanted to throw a barbecue.
A barbecue.
I'm tired of eating
I
Rotel.
thought she wanted barbecue money.
Bitch called said
No. She said I want to throw a barbecue.
So they need to get some money.
So let's get some money. So they can
That
have.
bitch could have sold some pussy.
They was trying to have a fifi.
Oh,
That bitch could have sold
Call her
some
boyfriend.
pussy.
Kickback.
She can't call her boyfriend and
fifi?
tell him
Yeah,
I'm finna
that's
sell
that
some
shit.
pussy to.
I'm
Yeah,
never
she
texting that
can.
to none of y'all.
Your
Hey, I'm having a
girlfriend call you,
fifi.
say I'm finna sell some pussy for this barbecue. You down? Finna sell this pussy for these.
Somebody done
For
stole
these
that
ribs?
phone.
If I'm in that kind of lifestyle and that mindset, yeah.
Oh, so now you pimping. Now you want the niggas to kill niggas and pimp.
If I'm in that kind of lifestyle and mindset, yeah. Go out here and sell it. Go give him some top, baby. Get that so we get this barbecue going.
Oh.
Cause you niggas go, oh yeah, he go cash up you 100. Come on, man.
Set that pussy out.
Yeah.
You want to?
Instead of you going out to go kill somebody, now y'all all going up for nothing less than 50.
Y'all niggas just out here passing herpes around.
They doing it
They
anyway.
passing Glock dookies around right now.
Relax.
They ain't getting out
Them niggas finna get their ass spit in.
by the guards.
Do Glock dookies?
Bombs!
Right, by the guard.
They
Do Glock
finna get
dookies
held.
only happen in jail or do they happen outside of jail? That was a question I always was wondering.
Only in the county.
Glock dookies?
What about if a nigga get Glock dookied outside of jail?
Like
He gonna have to move.
that's
Like
somebody's crib?
outside of jail, nigga.
Like in the
Like
streets?
on the block.
Yeah.
Like on the block. You have to move.
Like say a nigga run up in a nigga house and Glock dookie him in his house.
So you got the time to make that shit in your house like you a scientist?
Hit it! Hey, look, man.
Nigga,
You heard what they doing down in
you
Louisiana?
don't get your ass away from me.
If you got drugs in your ass, that's which is called a Gucci bag. They going up in your ass to get your shit out your Gucci
That's
bag.
their job.
We need to get that, man.
Get what?
The Gucci bag. We
What?
need to get that shit up
We
out them
need to
Gucci
get
bag.
it.
Whoa, calm
Nah,
down.
nigga, I'm cool.
That's what the fuck they doing, B.
Explain
My
that
shit
in better
called Ziploc.
context.
I'm not.
I want the Ziploc
Am I
bag.
right or wrong? We talked about this on the
You
podcast.
should say
before.
they say.
I said they.
Oh.
What they do
Don't say they.
in the prison system in Louisiana.
Okay.
They call your ass to a Gucci
Gucci
bag.
Yeah, we talked about that.
And if you got drugs up in there, meth, weed, whatever, coke, heroin, whatever, they hit you and they go in your Gucci bag and get that shit up out you.
Say it again. They hit you.
They hit you?
And
They
they
take
work
their
you.
hands. They got like a
Right. Right.
they got a special tool they use.
Called fingers.
Oh, it's a
Fingers
tool,
in
all
the
right.
hand.
It's a tool, all right.
Yeah,
With a
it's a tool.
flashlight.
With a flashlight.
He said, ain't nobody ever went in my Gucci bag. That's what Fredo Bang said.
Wow.
I've never seen so many rap crews, rap niggas get sent the fuck up. New nigga got busted this week.
In New York,
New
right?
York, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Chef G.
And then he went out to dinner to celebrate.
Yeah.
After they did a
After he did a
drill.
hit.
Yeah.
See, I've been on my,
Niggas-
see, I'm on my shit. I'm on my shit.
I
Part of
give
the
you
left.
peas.
Yeah.
Chef G, along with some other nigga named
Scully,
Top something.
yeah, Sully.
Yeah, I
Sully.
saw it on Twitter.
Nigga, I watched. No, what's crazy
Go ahead.
is the streaming that we have I watched it on their local news.
Pop it!
That shit was crazy. How they ran in and they walked them all out. Those motherfuckers on the side. Son was cheering. It was crazy.
They arrested like 19 to 20 people.
Yeah.
And that's just NYPD busting them crews down. They busting them niggas out. They done knocked up. NYPD, a whole gang force has blocked up. And the last 8 months or a year or so, all the new young drill rappers.
You heard the mayor gave him a warning before he got in the office.
They rap K-Flock, C-Blue. All these niggas with all these fucking names, whether they Crips, Bloods,
and he met
GDs
with him.
or whatever.
Remember, he wanted to meet with him, or he met with him, and he told him.
What'd he say?
He told him, the violence has got to stop.
The woos, the chews.
Got him out of there.
Yeah.
All of them, they getting fucking years, man. Hip Hop Police is locking them out. Now, Hip Hop Police was around during our time, but they never busting niggas down like this.
Because they dropping bodies, Ma. You saw The Wire?
Yeah.
This is why. All these niggas dry snitch.
Yep. And they songs on that thing.
They show theyself and then they tell on theyself. Niggas got testimony in the goddamn movie scene before we even get you to the motherfucking courthouse.
Yeah. Tell them.
They arrest the nigga.
These things have what? Satellite.
Bro.
GPS.
Bro, look, they arrest the nigga, right? They get him in there. They say, all right, look, you gonna tell us or what? I'm like, I said shit. They get this nigga a highlight reel.
Mm-hmm.
They get this nigga like, how you know LeBron came down on a break. They was like, there you go, come around the corner. You got him on that nigga
with the gun in your hand.
Let the niggas in Chicago tell it. They do that while giving you the Italian beef and the Pepsi. And then that's when the snitches start to happen.
From what I understand, some of that is true.
Hit it!
Nah, for real.
They do feed these niggas.
Absolutely.
No,
and then
for real.
niggas is like, man, don't feed me no Pepsi. I don't drink Pepsi.
Yeah.
Give me Coke. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you said snitching is culture, so.
Snitching is culture.
First
I
48.
hate it when you said that. But
Yes, it is. Dry snitching is culture. Snitching is culture.
First 48. Feed me Italian gym shoes.
Niggas want
mild sauce on my fries. Oh, I'm telling
cheese
everything.
on my fries.
Can I get cheese on?
You know what it is now? You know what they're gonna fuck around and do now?
You know about my auntie?
They're gonna get that Pizza Puff burger now.
And a cup of cheese.
The
Pizza Puff burger.
Pizza Puff burger.
A burger with the Pizza Puff on the top and the Pizza Puff at the bottom.
No. Wait. Stop.
no bun. Pause.
Pizza Puff top, burger in the middle with cheese. Pizza Puff at the bottom.
It sounds good, though.
Pizza Puff burger.
That's that KFC shit.
good.
Look it up right now while you sitting
KFC got that double down shit, right?
I saw that.
That's gross too.
I just want to see how that looked,
That's
though.
been
Jamal.
around though.
But
when we
he
talk
said-
about the
oh, yeah,
actual
that's-
Pizza Puff,
with the burger.
They come in the plastic. They come in that little
Yeah.
plastic that we used to put in the microwave
But with the burger, with the Pizza Puff in the middle.
with the burger in the middle.
No,
burger
nigga, it's
middle.
2 pizza puffs and a burger. Pizza puff, burger, pizza puff. The pizza puffs are the buns.
That's gonna be the new. That's gonna be the meal
Oh, no, I don't
along
like
with the Pepsi to get a nigga to
I don't
snitch.
like that.
I'm gonna tell you the fat shit I did though. I went to McDonald's, got
That's
2
it?
hash
You
browns
see
and a
that?
sausage patty.
you found it?
That's-
Yeah.
That's
yeah,
fine.
yeah.
What you do?
I took 2 hash browns with a sausage patty from McDonald's.
My bad. Damn.
That's fine.
Oh yeah.
Pizza Puff burger. Hey, if your son or daughter going to jail, they're gonna feed and they want him or her to snitch. They're gonna give them Pizza Puff burger instead of the Italian beef
That's terrible.
and a Pepsi.
It could be.
Or they
the
might do a
most
fucking Minute Maid.
indulgent burger.
A Minute Maid.
That's almost like
I don't drink 7-Up, man. Give me a Pepsi.
cutting the,
Bombs.
Y'all ain't got no Sprite?
almost like cutting the glazed donut in half and put ham and cheese on it.
That's a Luther.
You got crackers do that shit.
That's a Luther.
Yeah, Luther.
Crackers do that though.
That's a Luther.
Luther.
You know that, right?
Luther. Krispy Kreme donut burger. They call that the Luther on Boondock.
Yeah, crackers
Wait
do
on
that
them to
shit.
bring back the lemon joints.
The who?
The lemon joints. The
No,
lemon glaze.
Crackers do some shit like
I
that.
used to eat them.
Krispy Kreme.
Krispy Kreme.
Yeah, I'm
They'll
one
fuck
of those.
around.
eat 'em.
They'll fuck around and
Eat
do
that.
crackers will sit up here and do this and sell it to you. Fruity. What's that shit? The cereal. The fruity cereal.
Fruit
Fruit Loops. Fruit Loops on top of the donut. Burger in the middle. Fruit Loop donut at the bottom. That's what crackers doing to you right now.
They doing
selling that shit to you right now.
Bacon on the burger.
I got a question.
I mean, on the donut.
It was fire.
What's the wildest shit you ever ate? Like you put together like that?
That I put together?
Yeah, that you was like, all right, I'm gonna get this, and I'm gonna combine that.
I don't know if I've ever done that.
No, I ain't never done
Y'all
that.
ain't never did no shit like that? That's the new wave on TikTok. Like you go to Subway.
Yeah,
you
I've been
get
watching
this,
the food
this,
hacks though.
You go over to KFC, you get this, you
Really?
get this
Yeah.
sauce.
I've been
you
watching
put it all
the hacks.
together.
The hacks crazy as shit.
Okay, what's that?
What the
What's
fuck?
that?
You ever see how Shaggy his sandwich?
Yeah, the tall one.
Yeah.
I made one of them.
It's called a Dagwood.
It's called a what?
A Dagwood.
Yeah, you could buy them. Yeah, Dagwood.
It's called a Dagwood.
Yeah.
That's what the sandwich.
That's what the original was called.
It's
It's called a Dagwood.
Yep.
Y'all niggas old.
Not bull dagger, but Dagwood.
Dagwood. Yeah.
Sound like something. I ain't gonna say that.
They busting these rap crews down. They busting these shits down,
A
man.
piece of puff burger though.
They busting shit down in
That's
Atlanta,
heavy.
New York. Yeah, piece of puff burger is gonna be it's gonna replace that Italian beef.
Why aren't they doing it in Chicago?
That's where the piece of puff burger's at. Man.
No, I'm talking about busting people.
We ain't got no industry up here.
Right.
Nobody cares.
Because what's happening is niggas killing each other too much for that shit to happen.
All right,
already know where
there's
it's
nothing
at.
important going on
They
here,
already
so
know
who gives
what-
a fuck?
the block.
Okay.
See, ain't no police that much. Ain't that much police. So, hey, you know this niggas over here did that and said that in the rap over there. Boom, 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 boom.
Don't get me
Next
wrong.
thing you know,
like,
it's gone.
Fullerton County going crazy down there, but it's still reckless as fuck in Atlanta right now, as far as the crime goes. Like they busting rappers, but that seems like the only thing they doing down there. Shit's still burning down every day. Niggas still shooting in Buckhead every day. So
That's crazy. I think that Buckhead is so violent right now. That's
that
crazy.
shit is crazy.
That's crazy.
How they talk about like Chicago's a war zone? Like, nah, nigga. If I live in Buckhead and I hear gunshots, nigga, what the fuck is going on here? That shit don't make sense.
People getting robbed.
Yeah,
in
but
Buckhead.
if you get this Fire Stick shit right now, you watch cable or you watch Fire Stick?
I just have different streaming platforms. I pay. I don't steal shit.
All right, cool.
He's a spokesman now.
With the Fire Stick situation now.
Oh, you a Fire Stick guy?
I'm a Fire Stick guy.
Finally?
Finally.
Who hooked you up?
Claps, man.
Did you do it yourself? You bought one?
Courtesy of my buddy right here, bosom buddy and lifelong pal, my consigliere, because I've been watching that Godfather of
You did good.
Harlem and shit.
You did good.
Hey,
catching up.
OG over here
He catching up.
got me in with the whole Fire Stick movement. It was rough. Don't get me wrong.
Getting through everything, trying
You
to
gotta find that
navigate.
shit.
Huh?
You gotta
It was a
find
rough
that shit.
process.
I had to get the shit acclimated first. It took about 3 weeks. I got the Fire Stick.
Jesus
Then went
Christ.
3 weeks to get it to come in. I had Art come on over there and put the Fire Stick in.
That
It
was
ain't
a
no
funny night.
Fuck what I was doing. And then
Old nigga
that
moment.
first 2 weeks, once the Fire Stick in it, because I was on YouTube TV.
Right.
And we all was sharing the YouTube TV in the living room. So imagine, we sharing the shit between me, the child, the baby child, the little girl who wants to watch Netflix all the time, and then my old lady who wants to watch news and find out what's going on the news, who's doing what the fuck Biden doing, all this other kind of shit, and what the Kia boys doing in Palos Hills, and all this other type of shit like that, right?
My fault.
So now, with the Fire Stick, I've been in Fire Stick heaven.
You're having fun, huh?
Hell yeah. Hell motherfucker, yeah. That first, I done caught up to Power.
What?
Power book with Tariq. I'm caught up
You
now.
caught up?
Yes.
Look at you.
I'm caught up.
Look at you.
Hand claps.
You'll be proud of me.
I'm proud. I'm proud from just
I've caught up and watched the whole
lagged on.
the whole Wu-Tang show
Wow.
series ever since the first season when I left off with the third or fourth episode. I've caught up with that.
Wow.
I was happy about that.
Good TV.
Raekwon is a fucking hater.
Good
They really made Raekwon a real
hater.
hating ass nigga. That really is a
He don't like the show Sidebar.
Yeah,
He didn't?
He
No,
don't.
he didn't like it.
He don't
He didn't
like it. Meth don't watch it.
Why
did-
doesn't
he didn't-
Raekwon like it?
It's a number of reasons, but he don't like it because he wanted a movie. He didn't want a saga. He didn't want a series. But, RZA did his thing, behind the scenes with Leonardo DiCaprio and some more people who produced the saga, the series. But no, he don't like it because he don't like the point of view the perspective is from. But yeah, so the way they made him, I see what you mean. He do look like a hater.
He was never happy about nothing.
He was never happy about nothing.
About nothing.
I don't know how true that is, but
I think it was very much true.
Okay.
Because you could tell in the quality of product that came out of him, pause, over the years. Like he's lived his whole life off the Purple Tape.
He's my favorite rapper in the group. But I know
mine's is Ghost.
I get what you're saying though.
Think about what I'm saying.
I get what you're saying.
Did you listen to Wu-Tang at all?
No, okay. Not really.
So we listen to Wu-Tang. So
old nigga moment.
ISO ball.
Out of the Wu?
Yeah.
It was between Ray and Meth.
I mean, I listen to him. I don't listen to him like y'all.
And Meth was my favorite because of the charisma and the cadence.
Right.
But Ray was, to me, I like slang. So them niggas kept slang. Him and Ghost gave you slang.
So then it made me go down that rabbit hole of listening to, and Jeff put it up there the other day or yesterday about which album was better, Supreme Clientele or Iron Man. You said what?
I said Iron Man.
What'd you say?
Iron Man.
Oh, Iron Man. I fuck with Ghost.
I love Ghost too.
I love Ghost. Out of all that Wu-Tang shit, it's Ghost for me.
I picked Iron Man.
I'm a Supreme Clientele. When I listened to the album yesterday and for the last couple of days or whatever, it just reaffirmed that he was the one out of the Wu that really was consistent.
Let me ask you this: since you watched the show, you caught up. This is what happened to me after I watched it. Did you go down the rabbit hole and listen to the albums?
I only listened to.
I did.
I listened to GZA's album.
Did you? Okay, I'm glad you said that. I listened to the GZA album again. That was a good ass album.
It was.
I don't know if I appreciated it back then,
but now
after watching the show and watching how they made it, that was a good ass album.
You were how old when the GZA album came out?
I was like a junior in high school, maybe a junior or senior, maybe.
Was it 95, right?
I was a junior in high school. In high school.
Where were you at 95?
Columbia. Was I in Columbia? No, I went to Columbia. I was working. Park District.
I was down in Carbondale. You was 8.
Out of the three record the storyline segments between ODB, who was after ODB? Raekwon and what was the third? It was 3 and GZA. Which one you like the best?
I like ODBs.
What about you? Since you fresh.
It started off slow, but I like it.
I'm going to say I don't know.
You feel them? You understand my question, all right?
From the show.
I feel your question. I'm going to say, have you watched the show at all?
I don't watch it at all whatsoever.
Okay. I don't want to say Ray, but that was my favorite album. That was one of my favorite albums, though.
Yeah.
Before Ghostface albums hit, that was one of my favorite albums. But ODB's album was one of my favorite albums. So I don't know. I can't really decipher which episode that I like the most.
You like?
I'm gonna tell you this: the GZA one I went to sleep on.
Oh, really?
It was just one of those.
It was kind of long drawn out.
It was long. The karate scene, the little dartboard.
Yeah, it was long drawn out.
But Ray was a fucking hater. He hated Biggie.
How about that scene between him and Ghost when old girl pulled up bumping the
One More Chance.
Yeah.
He really hated Biggie. Him and Ghost and RZA hated they dissed Puff.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's why I said Puff came back and said Puff invented the mad rapper, mad producer.
Mm-hmm.
That was him shooting at them like that.
Mm-hmm.
And that's him. You know, that's him as Trevin Jones. You know that, right?
Yeah.
That was Puff as Trevin Jones.
I didn't know that.
You didn't know that was Puff, that was Trevin Jones? Why are you so mad?
No.
That was him talking. He's on Mace's album.
That's where Harlem World.
It starts with you with Harlem with Mace's album.
A really good album, by the way.
Really good.
Harlem World.
I would argue it's one of the best hip hop albums ever.
Harlem World's very good. I argue that anybody.
I stand on that. I'm down that fucking hill.
But Harlem World,
was
a greatest hip hop album.
One classic, absolutely, front to back.
I'm gonna listen to it again.
front
You
to
didn't
back.
feel that way?
The commercial hits,
You gotta look at
the B-sides,
I'm just
the
I was
features.
there. But I mean,
1997.
Got DMX
where were,
on
you
it.
at, where were you in the mindset? What were you listening to in 97 though?
Hove on
I
it.
was working the labels. I was working at the time,
Okay,
so I
so-
didn't really have no preference. I was getting
stealing
singles
your,
and shit
but
like
stealing
that.
your time and your downtime or
You
whatever.
liked music.
Yeah, I was listening to a little bit of everything, but the Harlem World shit was like work.
I
You
love
not a
that.
jig,
I
you not a
played-
jiggy nigga. You
I
don't like
played-
the jiggy rap.
Yeah,
Hey, I
That's
played
what it
the shit
is.
out of
That's
it.
all it is.
Maybe that's why I be.
He don't like the jiggy rap. That's
Maybe
it.
that's why. Cause
That's jiggy rap.
that was a flashy ass nigga.
Yeah.
That whole album was a.
Y'all do realize like Mace is Dame if Dame could rap.
I can see that.
And in
I can
today's
see that.
context,
I
it'd
can
be
see
West
that.
Side to me. Dame West is Dame if he could rap. For
If
real.
he can rap.
Is
If he
Dame
could
could
rap,
rap?
it'd be West Side Gun or Mace. Either one.
I can
Pick
see
one.
that.
Yeah, that's true. That's
Especially
accurate.
West. As much shit as you talk.
I can see that. I can see that.
That's accurate.
I am.
So
I'm
like,
listening to it though. I'm listening.
I caught back up. I caught up and watched the Wu-Tang. Now I'm trying to catch up and finish up on Godfather of Harlem.
What season you on?
I'm on season 2 now.
Okay.
I don't watch that either.
I'm on season 2.
Enjoy the ride, brother.
No,
Enjoy that
it's-
ride.
Enjoy it.
no. It's either I'm starting. No. I finished season 2. I'm starting season 3 now.
Enjoy that ride.
I
Hell
tried
yeah.
it. I ain't
Hell
stick with
You
yeah.
it.
didn't like it?
Nah, it wasn't for me.
I like it because of the historical context, though.
I'm good. We've seen this story way too many times for me.
Okay, all right.
So I'm
The
good.
pessimist comes out. But the whole Malcolm X
They've had 2 Malcolm X now. You know that, right?
on that show,
Yes.
what did they change it out?
Because the other one they changed out. The one that you looking at now, he didn't come back on.
He did. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
All right. So I'm still I'm in caught up in I'm in Fire Stick world. I'm sick of seeing that little circle do the buffering circle. I'm tired of that, but it is what it is. It's build it out, less of a build and with cable. Yeah.
You guys clean out that cash every time.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Go see Guardians of the Galaxy 3. I know
It's
y'all.
good?
Probably, yo, I didn't want to see the shit at all. Somebody told me it was good. Went to see it. I thoroughly want to go see it again.
You went to the movies?
Yeah.
You see Air?
Talk about that.
I watched the Air movie.
Adidas guy. Talk about that.
I haven't.
Talk about
You
it.
haven't? I don't want to spoil it for you. Then.
It's okay, but just just give me your thoughts.
It gives me the idea and the mindset of what went on back then.
Mama
I wonder
Jordan.
who put it on her mind about the revenue share shit.
Mama Jordan.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
What do you think put it on her mind?
I ain't
about
seen
that?
it yet, so I can't.
You haven't
wait.
seen the Air movie?
I can't
I
wait
thought
to
you
watch
went to
it.
see it.
No, I didn't go.
That ain't nothing you go to the show to see. I ain't gonna hold you.
I mean, it's on Amazon Prime.
Yeah, so
right now.
I'm gonna watch it though. But I'm gonna.
That's why.
I got my teeth pulled. So I got my tooth pulled last.
Oh, you got that taken
I
care
got
of?
it. Yeah, I got it. When I got it pulled
Hand
last
claps.
Saturday.
Yay.
No,
That was painful for you. You got a pain.
it still is. Yeah. When it got the tooth pulled, so I had to sit. I sat at home for a brief second and watched fucking Air movie last Saturday before I left out, and then I came back to finish the movie, stuff like that. I like it. It's a good movie, man. It was a real good movie. I don't want to spoil it because you three haven't watched it, but I mean,
It's okay for me, man. Nothing spoils. Whatever I want to watch, I'm gonna watch.
Hey,
regardless.
you're not spoiling anything because I'm not watching it. So
you're not gonna watch the movie.
I don't need to see that shit.
Why not? You're not interested?
Nah, I'm good.
So, I like historical shit like that.
I like historical shit, just
And
not
the
that.
Guardian, nothing against what you just said about the recommendation, but the Guardians of the Galaxy, that mysticism shit and that shit don't do shit for me at all.
You just don't like
that
you don't like
wars and
superheroes.
shit, none of that.
You don't like
Them
superheroes.
flying dragon
You
shit.
wasn't a superhero
Fuck
person?
all that, man.
That's Game of Thrones. Relax.
You wasn't a superhero person growing up.
Hell no.
Come to cartoons.
One no fat
Ma.
superheroes.
I mean, something simple as
you
just
like Juggernaut.
Star Wars.
You like
No.
Juggernaut.
No, I
Superman,
don't. I
nigga.
don't.
Right.
I didn't,
Batman.
honestly,
you was, I mean,
Batman, yeah.
Okay, that's what I'm asking. Like,
That was
fuck
it.
with
Oh,
Batman.
okay, so he a DC nigga then. That's all.
Oh, okay.
I fucks with Batman. though. We talking
Spider-Man.
You like Superman? You like Superman?
Oh wow.
Oh wow.
talking about the TV show Batman.
Wow.
about Calais Caillou type
Tim West.
shit.
Wow.
Damn.
Yeah, that kind of. I fucks with that. But we talking about what? Snarf and Thundercats?
That's my shit. Slow down now. Hold.
Be easy.
Hey, be
I don't
easy.
even fuck with Thundercats.
Voltron, all that. Don't go there, bro.
Voltron, all right, cool.
Oh, I'm about to
Cool
say, if
there,
you talk
bro.
about Voltron, you gotta relax.
Thundercats.
I don't fuck with Thundercats.
Now, Transformers, that was good for me.
G.I. Joe.
They finna come out with Beast Wars,
Yeah.
the movie.
I saw that, yeah.
I don't want to see that shit.
But anything with them slaying of the dragons and
Game of Thrones.
So you
Lara
like,
Croft type shit, fuck all
You
that.
like the
Guardians
Smurfs.
of the Galaxy is Marvel,
Smurfs,
dude. It's
he like the
Marvel.
Smurfs.
Huh?
It's Marvel.
What's the Guardians of the Galaxy? What is it
Smurfs.
about?
It's about niggas in space doing superhero shit.
Fuck that. They burn it up in space. You go out there, you killed, you're dead.
Actually, you freeze, but it's okay.
No, you burn up because you're closer to the sun.
He done,
you burnt up out there.
Did you hear this nigga?
Yeah, I hear him.
The nigga with the college education talking to the nigga with the GED.
Listen, man. Everybody, Google's your friend. That's how you solve all this. That's how you solve all this.
For my teachers and lessons, hey, you get close. The sun is the atmosphere out there is that hot. You gonna burn up next to that sun.
You think
you gonna freeze, Ma?
You think you gonna get close to the sun?
You gonna freeze, Ma?
Huh?
You gonna freeze?
Nigga, we 2 planets away from the sun, and you think you gonna burn up the closer you go up?
He didn't see Iron Man.
This nigga ain't pay attention in school. What you talking about?
You gonna freeze and where?
In space, nigga.
In space. Ooh.
Man, all you gotta do is go to Google. It's gonna give you the answer.
You gonna stand
I
down?
say the opposite.
Stand down, then.
I say the opposite. You
got
gonna
it.
burn up.
You got it.
Hey, listeners, make sure when y'all watch this episode, leave a comment on the Facebook page and who's right, who's wrong, so we can
Thank
Hit
you.
it.
I would really like to know where the show is.
Hey,
That's the title of the show.
there you go.
There you go.
Title of the show.
What is the title of the show?
I really would like to know where the show is.
Pop it. So we talked about Cam.
Yeah.
We talked about Ja.
Yeah. We can talk about Jamie Foxx.
The
We
fire
ain't talk
stick
about
shit.
Doc Rivers.
Here we
got
go.
that
Drum
much-
roll, please.
We ain't got that much time. We better talk about it now.
Mike Budenholzer, Nick Nurse, Monty Williams, Doc Rivers have been fired as NBA coaches.
Nick McMullen got fired too, didn't he?
Who?
Nick Miller got fired
McMillan.
during the season.
Did you say Monty?
I had a problem with that.
Monty.
You said Monty, right?
I had a
Monty,
problem with
yeah.
that too. So 3 out of 3 head black coaches fired, 2 whites.
I hope if I get an NBA job, I hope he stick up for me like he do these other niggas.
Yeah.
You gotta
Hey, look, I stick up for you right now.
personally.
You know what I'm saying?
I feel like you gotta lead a race debate out of this conversation when it comes to
Doc
NBA
Rivers got
coaches.
$6 million to go home.
I personally feel like that. Do you know why I feel like
I'm
that?
not finna be sad.
Do you know how many
Severance
black
pay.
coaches are in the NBA as of the 2022-2023 season?
How many?
I did some research.
He came ready.
Yeah,
He did some research.
I did some
He came
research.
ready.
Hit the drum. Hit the controversy.
He came ready.
So,
Nicholas did some research.
according to Google, half the coaches in the league is black.
Nicholas did some
So
research.
a nigga more than likely gonna get fired damn near every season.
Nicholas did some research.
So you know what I'm saying? Don't say my whole name either.
All right, cool.
Relax.
I can't believe he went
If
there.
you say my whole name, I'm gonna say your middle name.
We know it, don't we?
But I don't have no problem.
I
with
know
that.
you don't.
Say it then.
Marcus.
Nah, okay, cool.
Marcus.
JM, baby.
Marcus.
Nicholas.
He dropped
Marcus.
his phone. He said,
Hit it, man.
I'm glad somebody caught the reference.
Oh, shit.
Go ahead, man. You did. Nicholas did some research.
But nah, man, just take the race bait out of there, man. Doc Rivers got fired because he poop. The Philly situation poop. I'm here to say James Harden is poop. Joel Embiid is the fraud we always thought he was.
You said poo?
Poop.
Oh, like, yeah,
How
shit.
many years was Doc in Philly?
3.
2.5.
2.5. All right.
No, 3 years. He's right, 3.
3 years.
Bubble year. No. Right after the bubble, he got hired.
Okay.
He got hired during the bubble because he got fired from the Clippers or parted ways with the Clippers.
Right. And
Tyrone Lue stepped up.
He got the Philly job immediately.
Right.
I don't even think he was unemployed for a week.
First, because Morey got the job as the president of basketball operations. His first year, he had Ben Simmons, who pulled a mental job in the playoffs and wouldn't shoot whatsoever. Second year, which was last year, not this past year, but last year, he was there. They made a trade for James Harden, traded Ben Simmons because he wouldn't play, traded Ben Simmons for James Harden. Had him for a half a season, along with Embiid, and they came up lame in the playoffs. Nothing past second round. This year, Game 7. He had a Game 7 second round, and the job didn't get done. He wound up getting fired 2 or 3 days later.
Yep. Poop.
Doc Rivers still, in my opinion, should still be employed.
They said he might go to the Bucks.
As a sleeper candidate, correct. Doc Rivers still should be, in my opinion, should still be employed. With the shit that he's had to deal with. But he's dealing with 2 superstar players let me take that back. Rewind. 2 mid players.
I know my mom.
Super mid players.
Super mid.
Super mid.
Not super max, but super mid.
Super mid players.
Ooh.
2 super mid players. One who just got through being named MVP for this year. He took him to a record that had 54 games, helped him make him an MVP, and winds up getting fired.
I'm surprised you haven't say. I'm so surprised that you haven't said that the Bulls should move on from Billy Donovan and bring Doc in now since he's available.
Bring Doc where?
To Chicago.
They have a coach.
I'm surprised you didn't say that. And then Monty getting fired, that's a foregone conclusion. I'm not surprised by it. They fired Budenholzer after he just won a ship. Monty got there and didn't win. I'm not surprised.
Well, they wanted to fire Budenholzer the year that he won the championship.
I mean, shit. What you expect?
Nick
Nurse won a ship. Nick Nurse won.
Say what the fuck you gonna say, nigga?
Nick Nurse won a ship. He got fired. They NBA don't give a fuck. It's a player league. They gonna fire whoever the fuck they want to, cause their investment is the player.
I mean, it's always been like that. The last shit. Doc Rivers even said that it's a players' league. It's been like that.
It's only so many coaches that have stuck around and had long tenures with their team in the NBA. In my opinion, it was back in the day, but as of recently, probably the most recent one I can think of who had multiple success and still moving is Spoelstra. That's it.
That's why he's the best coach in the NBA.
Really, off the top of my head, he gonna fuck around and get a ship this year. Especially if Brian hurt, you fuck around and get there.
If he get a championship with that team, that's the best coaching job has ever been done in the league.
Absolutely.
With 7 undrafted NBA players.
And you down Tyler Hero.
And in every series you've been the underdog on the road and you win the NBA Finals. Yeah.
With Hemi?
It says True Spot might be up for a 3-year, $20 million contract.
He earned it because he could shoot.
Should he be getting more than 3 years and $20 million?
That's what Reeves probably gonna get with the Lakers.
They're saying with him, he gonna get $50 million.
They gonna pay that.
Reeves can only get $50 million.
They gonna pay
anybody
him.
else could give him more than that.
Oh, he's staying with the Lakers. I don't think he's gonna leave LA.
No. So you gonna sit up here and sign a wait, let me finish before
I'm gonna tell you why. Go ahead.
You sign a 4-year, $58 million contract versus going to get somewhere going out to get 4 years, 75.
You know why?
Why?
He's white.
I'd say furthermore, he's white and he's in LA, so they gonna make up the money on the side. Don't even
He
worry
don't give
about
a fuck about the extra $17 million.
And I'm playing next to LeBron, and I'm a Laker. Yeah. And if I keep playing good, they gonna run with me out here.
Yeah.
Cause That boy can hoop too.
You mean to tell me you wouldn't try to make a play for him? As bad as we need shooting?
For the Bulls? Yeah. I don't think he comes here and is able to do the same thing because he's not next to the same players. I think sometimes a player's good in their situation. Right. They just not a good.
They would crucify Ack if he signed.
We already got Caruso.
$75 million.
That's not a shooter though.
Yeah, I know.
That's defense.
We already did this before. We already got a player above.
Crucify him.
Yeah.
Why?
Because they're gonna say you sign a guy to $75 million off of 1 year of playing ball
next to LeBron.
You'll give him $75 million. He better average 25 points a game.
How you gonna do that coming off the bench or playing next to Zach LaVine?
Crucify him, man.
Okay. Circling back to the coaches and stuff like that. Your thoughts on Coach Mo and be able.
Everybody that got fired deserved to be fired.
Hit the drum. hit the bombs. Damn.
You should have said that together.
Self-hating.
He want my thoughts. That's what it is.
Self-hating ass nigga.
Everybody got fired deserved to be fired.
Everybody
Nick
that got
Nurse, a white guy. I'm black. He deserved to be fired.
He's a championship coach.
So what? When the last time he won a championship?
19.
What year is it?
23.
What have they done in the last
4 years?
What have they done?
They went to the playoffs last year.
And what round did they lose in?
I think first round.
Did they make the playoffs this year?
No.
Okay. Go to another coach.
Bulldozer.
Listen, if we're gonna be honest about Bud is nothing but a coach that'll get you. He's a point B coach that'll get you to point A for somebody else to take over. What happened to him? He fucking got lucky because he was gonna get fired if they didn't win the championship that year. Everybody know it. He was gonna get fired. The only reason why they won because they played a Phoenix team who once again wasn't good enough to beat the Bucks. This year against the Heat, he got exposed as a coach in 2 straight games. He lost 2 games in the fourth quarter with leads of 10 or more. The last game he lost against when Jimmy Butler made the layup and to put it in overtime, he made 2 of the most egregious errors you can ever make as a coach.
What's that?
One, if it's side out of bounds in front of your bench and a guard is taking the ball out of bounds, you don't put your tallest player on the bench. You put him on the ball to jump up straight and down so that throw can be difficult. What did he do? He put a guard on whoever took it out. I think it was Strus or whoever it was. He made a perfect pass, layup. They tied the game to go in overtime. What happened in overtime? The Bucks lost. Prior to that, the Bucks was up 12 points in the fourth quarter. Shit the bed on his watch.
That's true. Inbound should have a tall.
Well, nigga, you wanted an explanation.
Who's the next coach?
Monty Williams. Nigga.
Monty Williams. Good coach.
Monty Williams, nigga.
Good coach. Nice guy. But he wears on people throughout the years. They started tuning him out in Phoenix. The new owner, you're not trading Ayton. I don't give a fuck what you say. Play Ayton. You don't want to play him? You want to trade him? Fired. You got blown out in the last game of the series? Fired.
Ayton quit.
Did you hear what I just said?
I'm listening.
The owner is what? He signs what?
Checks.
Okay, he's brand new to the team.
Right.
Monty ain't his guy.
Did you do Doc yet?
I'm saving his bitch ass for last.
Woo, yeah. Yeah, that's what I came for.
Who's next?
Doc.
Nate. They got
Nate McMillan.
Yeah, they got rid of him during the middle of the season.
Listen, I love Nate, but again, what has Nate ever done?
Took his team to the conference finals.
And what happens?
A team that he was not supposed to take to the conference
And what
finals.
happens?
They lost.
What did he do? What's the biggest mistake he made? Get into it with who?
Star player.
Fuck Trae Young.
You can't do that.
Why not?
Why not? Ask him. He at home watching. That's why.
Promote himself to a customer.
I like Nate, but Nate is another. He's a point B coach. He come in when the team is shitty, give him an identity, rah, rah, rah. You got to practice, you got to do that. Team tunes you out. You got to go, Nate. Your work here is done. Next.
There's a coach I want to give ups to, and that's Mike Brown. Because I used to really trip on him. I'm like, oh, you had LeBron, but you really doing something down there in Sacramento.
Is he a point B coach?
No, I don't think he's a point B coach. The issue is he's in Sacramento. So, unless that team gets a superstar, they're gonna be mid conference finals, hang around, but they need a superstar. I like what they got now, but Sabonis gonna probably get him fired. How much better he gonna get?
Who's Sabonis?
Yeah,
Sabonis.
How much better he gonna get?
I like Sabonis.
He's at,
I like
he's at
it too.
his ceiling.
Thank you.
He's a
Thank
poor
you.
man joke. He had his ceiling. He
Thank
ain't gonna
you.
get no better than that.
No, sir.
I like Mike Brown. He is a good coach. He deserved that award this year.
They need a wing. They need one of them. They need Murray or Hunter to
They
just
need
turn into
one of
whoever.
these guys to say, you know what, I want to go play in Sacramento. I like what they're doing over there.
Yeah.
In Sacramento.
Send Zach Levine bitch ass out there.
Oh, now you off Zach, huh? No, don't hit shit. Don't hit shit. Don't hit shit. Can you rewind?
Yeah, don't do that.
You say you want to trade Zach. You was up here talking about that's why he deserved his max contract. I remember that.
I never said
Yes, you did. Yes,
Oh, yeah,
he did.
to me.
We're doing that.
To me, yeah.
Doing the play-in game shit, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
he said it to me.
Yeah. That's why Zach deserved. Okay, he
You
deserves
said it to
his
me,
contract.
and you said it to me after we came in the park, after they signed him.
You blame it on the pain medicine.
over the playing game.
It's the pain medicine right now.
Hey, man.
Hit it, man.
Pain meds got like, I don't remember that shit.
Doc Rivers, nigga.
Doc Rivers.
Drum roll, please.
Give him some theme music.
Get the bombs ready, please.
Get a beat behind. Well, you know what? Follow it. I mean, every
Air horns, please.
Doc Rivers is the most overrated Hall of Fame coach in NBA history.
Woo-hoo. He's pissed because they beat his Lakers in 08.
I'm not pissed. But again, that was 08.
Kobe led Lakers. Rest in peace.
Doc Rivers and Kevin Garnett and all them still hang on to the 08 championship.
You would too.
It's
That's the only
been
one you
15
won.
years ago, and after that, they ain't sniffed the finals with Doc.
In 10, they did.
And what happened in 10?
took-
What happened in 10? No, what happened though?
That motherfucker
What
Rashid.
happened?
Rashid fouled out. If Rashid did not foul out,
happened in
if
2010,
if
Jamal?
Rashid,
What happened in goddamn 2010, Jamal?
What
Answer
happened,
the
Jamal?
I don't need you all to stand on top of each other and be tall.
Pause.
question. Whoa.
God damn.
Pause.
That was good.
That was dope.
That
That was
good.
dope.
That was
Yeah.
good.
I saw
We stand
that.
next to each other. We
I
turn
saw
into
that
you.
one.
I stand next to you. I'm a number 10. But anyway, look, Jamal, what I'm trying to say is
Wow.
the Lakers won 4 games to 3.
No look.
Okay? 4 games to 3, Jamal.
Yeah.
All right? That's what happened in 2010 against your favorite coach.
If Rashid did not foul out on that bogus call, and if Kendrick Perkins did not fuck up his knee,
Kendrick Perkins.
we would have put that motherfucker championship
Kendrick
banner
Perkins.
back up in 2010 when I was a Celtics fan back then.
Kendrick Perkins is the reason why the Boston Celtics lost to the
along with
Lakers.
Rasheed Wallace.
Oh, my God.
If was a fifth,
Oh, my God.
because he definitely
Don't be one of them
One of
guys,
the best,
man.
one of the best finals ever.
Don't be one of them
That's
guys,
when me and
man.
Coach was going at it on Twitter. War, the war of words.
And the head coach was Doc Rivers,
Still my brother to this day.
who always loses fourth quarter leads, like he did with the Clippers, like he did with these Philadelphia 76ers.
Chris Paul always would never win a championship because always comes up
But
with some kind of
despite
issue.
that, despite he had
Keep
Chris
going, come
Paul,
on. No.
he still had
Paul George.
no.
Kawhi hurt.
No.
Blake Griffin
no,
didn't like
no,
Chris
no.
Paul.
Not on that team.
DeAndre Jordan didn't like Chris
Despite
Paul.
Chris Paul, who did he have that was in their prime? The redhead guy.
Kaman.
No. The redhead guy. He a bum now. He's on the Boston Celtics bench this year. Slam dunk champion.
Blake Griffin.
Yeah,
But,
he was in his prime. Still had enough to win.
Did not like Chris Paul.
But
Key phrase.
what does that have to do? If Chris Paul not
They didn't
playing,
play together. He
but
said no
But when
cooperation.
Chris Paul got hurt, wasn't he still playing?
You said wait. Say what?
He said with no cooperation.
How wasn't no cooperation when them niggas got coined Lob City? They fucking best play was an alley oop.
That's called a deflection to how bad of a job Doc Rivers has done.
Are you serious right now?
Damn.
Are you serious right now?
They were up 3-1 against Houston. I guess they didn't like each other enough, so they just said, "Fuck it, we gonna lose 3 in a row."
Hey, Maul, it's okay, man. Damn. It's okay. It's
We
all
lost because we don't like dude.
Yeah, we gonna lose 3 in a row because we don't like the coach.
I always want to blame Doc. Don't blame Doc.
He got
he got 10 straight losses.
He played
Man up 3-1.
He's had bad product on the court. Ben Simmons, Joel Embiid,
MVP.
Joel Embiid.
How's it a bad product?
Ben Simmons, James Harden, Paul George, Kawhi Leonard, Chris Paul. Always hurt. Always pull up lame. Do not want niggas that don't want to win. Doc Rivers has been given a bad hand.
Jamal.
Game 6 or game 7, no matter what.
He deflecting. He talking about he be giving a bad hand, those guys get hurt. All while they getting hurt, he's up 3-1 or 3-2.
That's to show you.
All chances to win the series.
The
You
nigga-
can't win one
How much
game.
of a coach he is.
the
then.
nigga up-
If he up 3-1 and he got all these fucking lames pulling up lame and shit, Paul George and Kawhi ain't played games in years together. What the fuck,
You
man?
can't win one game.
That
To
nigga
close
game
out a
7
series.
record is what? What's his game 7 record?
6-10.
6-10.
Ugh.
Doc, I hope you get that motherfucking job in Milwaukee because that is the prototype that's mirroring the 08 championship that you need.
Oh,
it's gonna
no.
pick up a shooter.
He gonna go over there and fuck that up.
That's a good team to have.
Give
He's
it
gonna
to
pick up
Mark
a shooter.
Jackson.
I would give it to Nick Nurse, but that's a good team to have.
Nick Nurse is gonna probably wind up taking that damn Philly job. Watch.
Or Mike D'Antoni.
D'Antoni probably
Ain't
go
win
to Philly.
shit with D'Antoni. You know that.
It don't matter.
Don't matter.
Harden want who he want.
Yeah.
Got you.
Yeah.
That's true. Oh, well, fuck Philly.
Oh, Zach said, "Where's his popcorn?"
Who?
Zach.
Oh,
I forgot what his
the
order
bet.
was.
The bet. What was the
You
bet?
right. Hey, look.
Chicago mix.
Hey, punk.
God damn.
Punk.
Let me get his shit off real quick.
Punk. Text me what the fucking order is that I lost, and you can't be over generous about it either, nigga.
You got anything to
Punk.
say? You got anything to say about the T-Wolves?
They was talking about Cat today for the number 3
I know
pick.
you saw that. What you think about that?
That might actually work.
What you think about that?
That might actually work.
I don't know. I kind of like that, but big pussy.
Right.
Big
Well-
pussy. Big pussy out there
Yeah, big
in
old
Portland.
pussy, too.
Big.
Well, look.
Look, big pussy out there in
You
Portland.
know why it works? I'm gonna tell you why it works.
That's pressure.
I'm gonna tell you why it works.
He a clutch.
As long
Big pussy.
as Portland doesn't have to give up Nurkic in that trade,
They're going to have to give up somebody.
if they give up Nurk, then I
give
don't
up
like
player.
it. But if you can keep Nurk and bring Cat over there, I like it because I like Nurk more than I like Rudy Gobert, and Nurk can actually hoop. So he gonna go down there and board. He gonna
That's
do all
a
that.
bad, but you can't play both of them together.
I mean,
That's bad.
With
You can't
Dame,
play both of them. No, I'm talking about Nurk. I'm saying if they gave up Nurk and he in Minnesota, you can't play him and go better.
that's what I'm saying. That's why I think Nurk stays in Portland, and you bring Cat over there. That could work because Nurk gonna do all the dirty work.
Got to get rid of Jeremy Grant.
Bye. The fuck? You put him right next
Number 3
to
picking Jeremy Grant along with a draft.
Dame wasn't like that.
No.
No,
I think
'cause
Dame like Jeremy Grant.
I don't think Dame gonna.
I think he do. I don't think he would like them giving.
I don't think
Jeremy
Dame
Grant.
gonna want to play with Cat. Honestly, I don't think a lot of people.
Well, it
wanna play
sounds
with Cat.
like he gonna have a lot of input. That's
Who?
what it sounds like.
Who, Cat?
No, Dame in Portland, whatever off-season decisions they make. Sounds like he gonna have a lot of input because they want to keep him there.
Yeah, but who you gonna get to come play at Portland either, Dame?
Not no free agent.
Yeah. So you gonna have to trade. So you gonna have to get some of them niggas up out of there. There's gonna be a lot of young talent. So is Portland willing to give up all
They
their
got
young
some
pieces?
talent there. It's just-
But
he got-
they gonna mortgage their future for that nigga? Because that's what the Lakers did for Bron. Now you do that for Bron. Do I do that for Dame? I don't know.
Dame's 34 years old.
He 34?
Yeah.
Shit.
I don't know.
Dame's 34 years old.
I might let that nigga walk.
Yeah.
Get what I can for that.
Dame's
nigga.
starting to come out of the prime years.
Yeah.
He's been. They want to link him to Philly. They want to link him to New York Knicks. They saying the Knicks might go after Westbrook.
Ugh.
With Bronson?
That's a bad one. There.
With Bronson?
You hear so many different things on Twitter.
Brunson decent.
But this is coming
Brunson
from
decent,
actual
though.
media people that's saying this, that, you know, the Knicks are going to go after Brunson.
The Knicks gotta go get
after
Cat.
Westbrook.
You
The
know
Knicks need
what?
to go get Cat.
No, he does not. He's going to get No, Coach.
You want him?
I get what you. I agree
No,
with
Coach,
you.
no.
No, I agree with you about him
Big
playing in
pussy.
New York.
Yeah, you see Big Pussy
I got a trade.
I'm just talking about
What?
basketball.
in New York as a New York Knick. They would eat him
They
the
eat him
fuck.
alive.
They don't like Randall as it is right now.
But think about it. What makes sense with Brunson, the way he plays? What can Cat do really, really well?
choop, mid post, choop, 3-point, choop. Yeah, I get it, baby. But
He gonna melt in New York.
I know y'all.
no, he might.
Y'all.
No, I don't think. I think he
In
can
terms of
produce.
his attitude,
but if
he's a big pussy. He and New York media will
Clutch.
eat him up.
they gonna smoke
Clutch.
his ass.
They would. You're right. I agree with y'all. They would. But from a basketball fit, he is perfect with Brunson. Perfect.
That big nigga in the middle ain't shit. Robinson ain't shit either.
Or Julius Randle.
but
going.
he's good for that situation
They
there.
gotta get him out.
It gives him the freedom to do what he got to do.
Yeah.
It gives
They
him
gotta
the
get
freedom
him
of what
out,
he got to
bro.
do.
They probably trade Julius Randle
Rebound,
for Cat.
block shots.
Yeah.
That's it.
Get who out?
I get that.
They got to get Julius Randle or,
he's over.
or RJ Barrett out.
They gotta get
can't-
both of them.
both
the
They
fuck
can't.
out.
You can't bring both of them back.
I'll get both of them out because
They both
Barrett
gotta
and Brunson in the backcourt. Them two defensively terrible. Motherfuckers average the most points against that
They got to do
backcourt.
something with them. They got to do something with that.
Gotta
Knicks
get
team.
Barrett out of there too. I think his regression is
Yeah.
he's so up and
They're
down. He's
disappointing.
too streaky.
Next thing,
Can you really actually think that Julius Randle would fit well with Anthony Edwards?
Would Gobert at center?
I don't think so.
No.
You think that works out well?
He's soft wherever he
It's
goes.
Anthony Edwards' team
RJ
now.
Barrett could.
Who?
RJ Barrett, he could.
Randall just soft wherever he go to me. Wherever he go, he just gonna be
That's
soft.
probably
Yeah.
hey, that's probably the trade if y'all really think about it.
I mean, think about it though.
Barrett and Randall for Cat. That sounds about right.
We'll see.
That sounds about right.
But damn, that number 3 pick. Why Portland want to trade to them? They really want to put somebody around Dame, huh?
They looking like they're saying Scoot Henderson at 3, Wembanyama at 1.
And my guy Brad Miller at 2.
But saying Brandon had tested bad today with the interviews and didn't look good. So
Yeah.
shit like that. That's what they were saying.
He legit 6'8", 6'9", though.
Who?
Randall Miller from Alabama.
Yeah,
He
I don't-
legit 6'8", 6'9".
I don't know if I want Brandon Miller down there with LaMelo. I don't think that's the right locker room to
No?
put him in. No, because there's nobody there of a vet status to keep him in place. That shit could turn into motherfucking Memphis on the East.
They got a vet there.
Who?
Don't they got? No, they traded Terry Rozier.
That's who people
That's
want to
right.
go
They
after.
Where
traded
Terry
him.
go?
They traded him.
He didn't trade Terry.
Forget.
That's who a lot of people want to go after because he's up for a contract.
Who, Rozier?
Yeah.
I like him. He is a solid player.
He need to come to Chicago.
I like that.
Him next to Zach would be
That's a
decent.
good fit.
Him next to Zach would be
But
decent.
the Bulls are bringing the whole team back. Okay, just want to let y'all know. End of story.
Well, you saw the little article that came out. I seen something on Twitter talking about the boy LaMelo. I mean, not LaMelo, but Lonzo basically Brandon Roy.
He cooked.
2.0
Yeah, they're gonna bring him back as a puppet.
He cooked.
as a bobblehead.
They
cooked.
put strings on him.
He
and run him
cooked.
through the court.
Bobblehead night.
He's gonna be the halftime show.
Let me rewind. Rewind again. Rewind one more time. Congratulations to my daughter. She's going downstate.
Yeah.
She's down there as we speak right now in the Eastern. She's going to compete tomorrow at 1 o'clock.
That's a wild sport though.
Shot put.
That's a wild sport, man.
College, them,
I watched all the videos.
colleges sending them
Them letters.
Yeah.
That's a wild sport. That's
You
a
like
dope
that?
They sending them
You
letters.
like that? You getting excited?
Because I remember when I was coaching it a little bit for the
Get
parties.
your application money ready.
When Daly
Gotcha.
wanted the motherfucking the Olympics here, we had to coach. We had to teach all that shit. And I used to have them have that ball right there and spin, nigga.
Hey,
Did that shit.
matter of
got
fact,
dizzy.
I do you one better. I'm gonna send the application money for Michigan.
And it's one of those unlikely sports that, she's the only black that's performing in that sport. Everybody else is doing the hurdles, the track and shit, but her doing shot put.
That's how you get on.
Javelin throw and shit like that.
That's just so ill of her doing that sport, and you watch beer pong and cornhole and all them old odd ass sports. That's crazy.
Have you seen the Slapfest shit?
Man, that's wild.
Yeah.
This is really popping off like that.
Have you seen the booty slapping shit now?
The
They're
what?
slapping ass now. They're slapping cheeks now.
They're doing ass slapping.
Men?
Yeah.
No,
slapping
women.
each other
Women.
ass?
Women.
As a sport?
That's probably coming next though. Pause.
Oh God.
Oh yeah. Also, 23rd, 24th, we got to take a road trip.
Where we going?
Buttons and basketball.
Oh, it's the 24th.
Where that's at?
June 24th.
June 24th?
Yeah, June 24th.
We're going to get tickets and go.
Yeah, June 24th.
June 24th.
What day
Buttons
is
and
that?
basketball, baby. It's coming here.
That's a
Saturday?
That's a
Wednesday?
Saturday.
I'm there.
That's a Saturday.
Yeah, I'm going. Yeah, I'm going.
June 24th, Saturday.
Yep.
Take me a face mask.
Take you what?
A face mask.
Go take a shiesty.
A
Pop
face
it.
mask.
Let's whip through these real quick. I've spent 2 years. Okay, hold on a second. Air horns. I spent 2 years with this man. I wanted us to live together, but he refused. I stole his key and made a spare so I could see what he was into. So I walked in on my 28-year-old boyfriend giving oral sex to a sex doll that I didn't know he owned. First, he pulled a gun on me and he told me return the key I made and to keep my mouth shut about the doll. Then he said he was just practicing to be better in bed with me. Okay, but I'm a female. The sex doll was a male. I haven't responded to his text because I don't know what to do. Help.
Remember that movie Mannequin? With that gay motherfucker in there?
The black dude.
The black dude.
Yeah, the black dude.
They shouldn't have been a cat burglar.
Yeah.
You ain't got nothing to say. Oh, fuck it, man.
Yeah, that's
Dog. How do you not know your partner don't have a partner got a sex doll?
right.
How do you hide
Must
that?
not kiss that nigga. His mouth don't taste like plastic.
Nigga mouth smell like a candle.
You think it was a black sex doll or a white sex doll?
White.
Black
Probably
one.
white one.
White.
Probably white.
Caucasian.
My future mother-in-law believes that she looks young for her age. She does not. She always dresses inappropriately. I asked her gently not to wear her catsuit to my boss's Mother's Day brunch. She showed up in a catsuit with her ass cheeks cut out.
Yeah.
She flirted unsuccessfully with my boss in front of his wife and went to the bathroom with a male coworker.
Ooh.
My boss told me if I want to stay with the company, a family-owned law firm, I need to cut ties with my fiance and her disastrous mother. My fiance is nothing like her mother. Advice.
Just don't bring her to the company party, nigga.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Keep her at home.
Yeah.
That's it.
That bitch body probably like a Colostomy bag.
What the fuck was the goal in bringing the mother-in-law in the first place?
Because it's a family company. It's a family law firm.
You just bring you and your fiance. That's it.
Hey,
She probably look like chewed up gum in that motherfucking outfit too.
probably look like
Chewed up gum.
Jim Jones' mama.
Just chewed up gum.
Did you see that one picture that Mike posted in the group text with the biscuits and shit? And the
Yeah.
bitch looked like the
Yeah.
can of
Yeah.
biscuits and shit.
Yeah.
With her ass cheeks out. She probably had one of them
So disappointing.
see-through things. I rented a mansion for my man's birthday for a
Water
few
bed
hours.
with a sheer sheet on it.
I rented a mansion for my man's birthday for a few hours. He got married to Sheila 2 years ago. However, we've been together for 6 years. We were drunk. I thought I was sneaky peeing in the jacuzzi, but something else happened. Shit. He sobered up quick, said he understood, but had to get home to Sheila. He doesn't answer my calls or texts, and I think he broke up with me for good. We have a history, though, and I know he loves me. Is it likely that he's petty enough to walk away from our 6 years together just because I had diarrhea?
Yeah, you shit it for the first time. He can't handle it.
Yeah.
Can't handle that shit.
Yeah.
She couldn't handle it either.
He can't handle that shit.
Can't handle that shit.
She couldn't handle that shit.
Yeah, that's terrible.
That's nasty as hell.
That's just
Little
terrible.
stanky motherfucker.
That's what you get you should have took your ass to the bathroom.
That's what.
But she thought it was piss, though.
Should have took your ass. So you pissed
You
in the
have to be able-
jacuzzi?
How?
How? You know your move. You know.
So you
that's,
pissed.
that's what they call movements.
Wait. So you piss in the
Number
jacuzzi?
one, number two. Bitch, you know what your equator is in your
you
body.
pissing in the jacuzzi. If the jacuzzi outside and you know you gonna sit in the jacuzzi,
You know
you're not
your
gonna get out the
equator, bitch.
jacuzzi to piss outside the jacuzzi. You gonna piss in the jacuzzi and stay in the jacuzzi? Say yes. I dare you say yes.
Yeah.
What?
Reasonable Ignorance Podcast. The fuck?
Oh shit!
This nigga the type of nigga to piss in the public pool and stay swimming in that bitch.
What? Nigga.
Look at his face.
Yeah.
What? Nigga.
You piss in the pool too, right?
What?
I ain't never done that before.
Shit.
I've never done it before.
It's the most
I've never
coolest
done
and releasing shit in the world. You could be,
Wow.
you could be chilling in the chair
See,
like.
I used to even watch and look at the yellow shit coming out, the yellow piss.
Nah.
Yeah.
Pause, nigga.
Nah, I ain't. I'm trying to be.
I'm talking about as a child.
I'm
too.
trying to be. I'm trying to be cool with the shit. I got my arm on the end of the pool, looking that way,
You just let it
pissing.
ride.
What? But I do this though.
Little dirty ass
I'll
kids.
scan the pool, and if it's an empty area, I'll walk into the corner and just
And let
like
it
I'm
go?
looking at shit.
Y'all ain't never been in them pools. You piss in the pool and it
Turn color,
yeah,
right?
it turn the color.
Nah.
Y'all ain't never seen that shit. Oh, you
So
still
that's
you
true.
still for
Yellow,
it?
man. Yellow,
So that's true. That it turn color if you. Oh, okay.
It's more like commercial places.
Oh,
though.
okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, I'm about to
Natural
say
lake
it's more,
pool.
yeah.
They had that shit at the park.
So y'all are pissing the jacuzzi
No,
then?
nigga, they burn
Not
your
at the
eyes.
park. Hell no.
Too
Park
much
ain't even had
chlorine.
chlorine in they shit. That was rainwater y'all was swimming in.
Shit, park district nigga would be like, we ain't got no chlorine. Go get 2 gallons of bleach from the Jewels.
See?
Whenever I go swimming over there at the Eastport,
They didn't fuck niggas up.
Which location you be at?
The illest shit was them
27
niggas.
and Cicero.
I'm finna
Man, we don't
report
feel like
your
swimming today. All right, bet. I threw a
My
Snickers in the
friend,
pool.
a dentist, took a week-long plastic surgery course and became certified to give painless butt enhancement injections. I signed a release and she charged me only $500 to try her injections. I had an allergic reaction, so I took off from work to heal. My boyfriend's mother visited me. She talks loud. I overheard her telling my boyfriend, "How'd you let your side bitch fuck her up like that? How did you let your side bitch fuck her up like that?" I'm a tourist. I confronted them immediately. Him. We messed around a few times, but it's nothing. Medically, I'm okay. Emotionally, I'm enraged. This woman has been my friend for 2 years. She slept with my boyfriend the entire time, and everybody played in my face. How do I get over this betrayal? Even his mother knew.
Go fuck his friend.
Yeah, fuck it.
That's the only way he gonna get back.
Who injected with the shit?
The side piece, which was her friend.
Vengeance is
She was trying to get her up out of there.
vengeance
You
is
feel me?
mine.
Trying
Says
to
the
kill her.
Tried to give her a
vengeance
lumpy
is mine.
butt,
Said
so
the
he
side
ain't want it no
bitch.
more.
Yeah,
Ugh.
that bitch shot up with cement.
That's disgusting. Oh man, that's
Insecure, right?
It wasn't none of that. That bitch got shot up with.
The butt injections and the butt enhancement shits is insecurity.
I used to feel like that, but me being politically correct in 2023, I cannot say that's true. No, sometimes the women just do what they do physically.
enhancements.
The enhancements for, I don't think it's, they do it for aesthetic, honestly. Because look, Black China put all the shit in her face and took it right out, right? Now they putting the shit in and taking it out. It's an aesthetic. It's like clothes. It's like they wear these type of jeans and now they out of style. So now we
So
do
the
these.
nigga that put the shit to get himself from 5'5" to 6
I
feet.
seen the
Nah,
knee,
he's
the
fucked.
knee nigga.
That's it.
The knee dude.
Because the bone built back.
That's weird.
The bone. So when you get the stilt surgery,
He like
'cause you know I
boys.
looked into it, right?
Yeah.
He like
He ain't
men.
look into it for real. Did
I
you?
tried to give you a joke
like
there,
boys.
nigga. You ain't take
He
that.
want to look into a
Heard
nigga's
that?
eyes.
Yeah.
He was too short to look at a nigga's eyes, so he wanted to get taller to look directly in his eyes.
Nah, but
What kind of shit is
when they
that?
do the surgery, when they
I
put
wanna
the
look
shit in your
directly in
legs,
your eyes.
they can't take the shit out the side of your leg until your bone builds around all that shit. That's what happens. That's why you got to wear that shit like that for so long.
I mean, don't get me wrong. The booty hands and shit, once it's done right, it's dope. I get it. But, you know what I'm saying? Now that shit, like, it's the Avo,
That's the problem. We see too many of the wrong ones.
the wrong ones.
You talking
That's
about
the
asses?
issue. Yeah, the ass.
The
shots.
wrong ones. We
We
see
see
that
too
shit.
many of the bogus ones. That's the issue.
I like natural bodies anyway, baby. If you're big, you're big. If you're small, you're small. If it's fat, it's fat. If it's flat, guess what? When we bend it over, it's gonna be round.
Speaking about bending over, do you all see the video?
Whoa.
Of Finesse
Pound
2 times?
town.
Yeah.
I didn't see that.
You haven't seen the video?
What video?
Of Finesse 2 times?
Yeah.
No.
All I seen was all of his women.
Yeah, he bent the bitch over on the couch.
Oh wow.
Man, this bitch was moving it, wasn't she?
She was throwing it.
She was throwing it
With,
back.
out of them 3 women on that he said
It was
his
one
3?
of them. One of them he bent over. I don't know who. It's from the picture.
So what, he was fucking or something?
Yeah.
Okay. What she look like? What? She looked like a piece of
She
shit.
had a bonnet on, but the way she was just
She had the
moving.
helmet.
Y'all ain't never fuck a bitch in a bonnet?
No.
Y'all ain't never got a bonnet pussy?
No,
I feel sorry for y'all.
we're not single.
Your wife ain't never gay? Your wife don't wear a bonnet?
We don't talk about wives and sex.
All these
Next.
All these,
He went through a checklist.
all these married niggas in here.
Next.
That
Next.
didn't work.
Next.
All these married niggas in here.
Jesus Christ.
Sorry.
If I'm honest, I don't like my 10-year-old son.
Y'all make it sound like y'all.
He looks just like his father, and his father's no good ways. He lies and steals from everybody, even his teachers. My boyfriend of 8 months said he couldn't stay with me as long as my son lived with me, so I sent my son to live with his father and grandmother.
Bitch.
The grandmother died and left almost everything to my son.
Grandma died.
My son and his dad are posting money pics and living good.
On the gram.
Bitch, get
I
your
raised him for 10 years, and she didn't leave me a dime. My boyfriend said I should sue them. Is it wrong to sue your own child? I need some of that money, and I earned it.
She hype.
She hype.
She hype.
She hype.
She feel away.
That bitch finna be posing a. Cause she the mom, but who give a fuck, right? That bitch finna be posting pictures like John II with the burner.
No, that's called the nigga tambourine.
Right.
Pop it.
That's crazy.
My boyfriend got into a fight on his job, and another dude jumped in. I was there to pick him up from work, so I parked the car, broke up the fight with my bare mace. I got some good penis for being his ride or die queen. Then the security guard showed me him footage that I was in the car watching the fight for a while, and then I slow walked over there to break them up. True, I took my time getting out the car. My dude deserved his ass whooping.
Damn.
And I was tired of his shit too. He broke up with me. How to convince him to trust me again?
Suck his dick.
No, I don't want that no more.
Bring another bitch in, and you watch.
You might not want that either.
Cuck.
Fuck it then.
He gonna cuck his
I
bitch.
think security guy want to fuck.
Somebody.
Security guard definitely
That's why
trying
he
to fuck.
He won't fuck
That's why
either
he
him.
showed by the video.
Have you ever seen Bear Mace?
You
No.
want to fuck
Yeah,
him or
I
her?
See
That shit that Dog the Bounty Hunter had?
It might be, but I seen a
It
video.
like a phone.
Yeah, I seen this video. Right, the bitch was two bitches was arguing. The bitch pulled out the Bear Mace, maced the bitch, and then walked off.
Because it's a big ass fucking can.
Cause that shit's
She upped the bitch like this and
Like-
walked the fuck off.
Cause everybody keeps saying it's like Mace. It's really like liquidy gas. Cause like as soon as that shit hit the ass, everywhere. You feel me?
But them crackers with the police and shit up in Philly, they maced these bitches that was fighting.
I seen the video you
Seen
talking
that
about.
video?
Yeah, and the bitch started fighting again afterwards. They like
he came over and maced. They came over and maced him again.
They was like
He
little roaches.
Walked off.
Yeah, that's what that was. Bear Mace, that shit.
Yeah,
Okay.
that shit
That's what it
fucking-
was.
It's cloudy as fuck. Yeah.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like it's
Because he kept
Mace.
telling the kid, get out the way. Move,
When you
get
think
out the
Mace,
way.
you thinking of a liquid. Nah, this shit kind of like a gas, bro. Like as
Yeah.
soon as that shit come out, that's why they spray that shit and they walk immediately away. You see, they turn their face and walk away. Cause as soon as that shit hit the ass, everywhere, everybody in that bitch.
So when them Chicago kids had them trends again, that's what the police need to do, right?
Well-
Bear Mace to everybody.
Yeah, but if they
Like
if they
like
make some
back
too
in the
much, it's a
60s.
lawsuit though. That's
Yeah, I saw
that's
that
all
shit.
it's about.
Mace ass. I ain't going back downtown no more. I got Mace. Fuck that, man. I ain't going. I'm going skating.
Nah, they gonna go down there like John Morant with the blicky.
Different than pepper spray. You know what I'm saying? That shit's different.
That shit there, pepper spray. I've been around
Yeah,
that.
that shit.
Y'all ever been tased?
No.
No,
You ever been close to a tase?
don't want to.
I've been maced before.
I've been with that. What's the other spray?
The pepper spray.
Pepper
I've
spray.
been around that.
before.
I've been around that.
It's like a
Yeah.
liquid.
I've done the shit to myself. I'm fucking ready. I'm coughing, snot.
Yeah.
I done
yeah.
fucked
I haven't
myself
been tased, but I was by somebody who had a big ass taser. That shit scared the fuck out of me.
What's the name? Nigga, a stud bitch get out of pocket with me again. I'm gonna bear mace the bitch.
Where
at
at
the popcorn shop.
And walk off.
Walk off.
To the back of the store.
Nah, you shouldn't spray it in the indoor place. No. It needs to be. You got to spray that shit outside.
Them niggas still gonna eat it.
All right, that's flavor. That's like lemon pepper.
Bitch. Stud. Don't look at me crazy, stud.
Hey, Maul.
Damn, why you Mason
Jump on that
Cleo?
lemon pepper popcorn. I seen some of them on Facebook actually pop some popcorn like in a bag.
Mm-hmm.
And
lemon pepper?
Yeah, I do that.
See? Boom.
What?
Probably need to do it with some type of butter.
Yeah.
With butter?
With some type of liquid butter to make it stick.
Liquid butter.
Yeah.
Okay.
Think about it. Try back.
Reasonable Ignorance Podcast, under 2 hours. We did it. Yay. Reasonable Ignorance Podcast. Anywhere where you hear podcasts at. Apple, SoundCloud, Spotify, YouTube. We are there. With that being said, Coach, take us out.
Hey, I hope y'all are actually watching these NBA playoffs because what we're seeing here is 4 teams who at some point this year look totally different, and the Miami Heat is going to the NBA Finals.
That's not what you chose in one of your comment threads and shit. You chose Boston and Denver.
I changed, man. I changed. Miami.
Jimmy Butler fan now.
I
Get
hate
the jersey?
I hate Jimmy Butler, but they just play a certain way that I love.
Yeah.
I love it.
Your prediction? We'll be in the finals by next week, right? What you think?
Week after
No,
next.
we got one more. Yeah. One more.
Finals
week.
ain't until June.
Yeah, June.
What I think we're going to see is Boston versus LA. But what I want to see, honestly, run the bubble back. Fuck Boston. Make the little light skin and Jaylen Brown set out another year. Get Jimmy Butler a chance. Fuck it. I kind of want to see him win the ship. Fuck it. And let him get it off Brown.
I see Denver. I see Denver winning.
This nigga
I got
slapping
Denver all the way,
fingertips and
baby.
shit.
I got Denver all the way.
Well, you a big joke fan
I'm
now?
gonna buy me a Denver hat. I'm wearing it next week.
The whitest city in America almost, and you rocking with that.
Umar, get this nigga a lash.
I remember Alex English.
Umar would be upset.
I remember Alex English.
Who else? Come on,
T.R.
quick,
Dunn.
Quick.
Fat Lever.
Come on, quick. Run them off.
Dikembe Mutombo.
Run them off.
Wow.
Carmelo Anthony.
Do he count?
LaFonso Ellis. Come on. Run them
Andre
off.
Miller.
Jalen Rose.
Yeah, run them off. Let's go.
Andre
Mark
Miller.
Jackson.
All right.
Tim Hardaway.
Yeah.
I like
Kiki
the old
Vandeweghe.
jersey.
Yeah.
Allen Iverson.
Yeah.
So that's how I know you're a real NBA fan, because you naming Denver Nuggets players. Denver ain't been shit.
Right.
Yeah.
But you naming them old 80s players.
Kenyon Martin, even though I wasn't a fan of him. J.R. Smith, cool. Got a burner for a jump shot.
Old Nurk.
Old
Nurk, yeah. Yeah, I'm a Denver Nuggets fan, but I remember the Denver Nuggets when they played against the Pistons
With the ugly jerseys.
when they ran that score up to in the 180s.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Who's the coach?
Doug Moe.
I think it's Jamal.
Was it Doug Moe? Yeah, it was Doug Moe.
Look at Jamal.
Yeah,
Hey,
man.
Madison.
Jamal.
I remember when Bernie Bickerstaff was the coach too.
Yes.
Denver Nuggets.
Yes.
I remember, actually, I'm gonna tell you this. One of the first black owners was of the Denver Nuggets, Peter Bino.
History.
He really wants the Nuggets to win.
Man, wrap this shit up.
Reasonable Ignorance Podcast. Anywhere where you hear podcasts at.
Get in your fucking room.
Spoken by the nigga in the room.
Bombs!
That's the nigga right there.